And 1, 2, 3.
Yo, what's poppin'? That's on the neighborhood, cuz. Say word. What up? Yo, what's poppin' with y'all ashy asses? Nico in the building making auntie back and laugh. Okay, y'all just coolin', let me cool it. See y'all listening? You know that's everybody's big up the black apple. Okay, tools you can use to uplift your kinfolk and feed them something different than that circus I can see in it. Just enough humor so it never be your fault. So welcome, Mr. Martin, this is after this and more.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? We back up in this thing again. Yup. Yeah. What's good, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. Your boy NicoThaGreat Past Master's in the building. Per usual, we finna go post a podcast real soon. We got that God is angel. I say Cleopatra with the witch doctor. Let's go. Stay tuned in. It's cracking. Shed alive. You already know. Share this mother. Hey. Hey. Rich doctor. Shout out to the reggae artist out here. Go ahead and buy them stars. It say starts, but I F that up. I'll fix it later. Buy them. Thank you. Just Rich in the building. We live. Let's go. Skylines remastered. Finna drop real soon. New video coming out soon. Let's go. Share it, y'all. I'm doing it. I need y'all to do it too for me. We got one more track after this. Me and Paz coming in doing what we do when we do what we do. Shout out my nigga Brandon Thomas in the building. LU in the building. Let's go. Hey, witch doctor. A bitty bomb bomb. Hey. It's the witch doctor. Hey. Another track. Yeah, they ain't playing through here. It's playing off the speaker. So that's gonna play on the thing. Yeah, you just don't hear me talking because I muted our mic, so they don't hear me on the thing. I've been playing this all day. Shout out my nigga Nando STL, featuring Blue, 10:55 p.m. This the one that's taking the room. This is one of them room bangers. This like a Barbara song, That Danger. Oh, when we put it together. Shout out Nando STL. Shout out Nappy Boy ENT. T-Pistol. Come fuck with me. See, I'm letting y'all know this is why they need to put me on the radio in the morning. Because I do what I do and I do and I do it. My video coming soon. I'ma get it. It's dark. Like a nigga drop his wristwatch. Nando.
I got the key like F sharp.
No, you hang up. Freaky little bitch.
Told you I love you, girl. I mean it. No for life, really slanders. I get her home like a shit in it. I can go back like a
Shit spend it.
No mileage. On the road like a mobile. Slide on the little weedy watching. Hey, watching. I don't need to act no more.
Can't nigga make your love. Or if you don't get your motherfucking head ass nigga. Never get your bitch back. Wait till Blue come in though. Blue went crazy. Nights like this. STL music. Blue. Oh yeah, ooh baby. Slow up, no love, tougher, lower. All the blessings just add a blessing. We coming in real soon with that heat. Wishing you fulfill your fantasies. You what you want me to be when you were in between. After hours. To infinity and beyond. Oh. Bitch. Nice like this. Hey, hey, hey. I'm a motherfucking get it. Let's go. Let's turn up, turn up, turn up, or turn it on up, man. We back with another episode of Ethnic Issue More. Episode number 5, Through It All. Because we done all been through it all. From the front to the back, to the back, to the front again. Man. We done dealt with it all, man. As always, I'm your boy, Nico the Great.
And I am the Past Master.
Man, and we coming today to give y'all that shit, man. We finna be in this bitch rain, sleet, or snow. We about to give you this postal podcasting and do our thing per usual.
As usual.
How you doing, Pass?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I know St. Louis is a little mad right now, but
Ooh,
we're gonna talk about that.
Boy, them niggas is out here like, I mean, pissed. Man. I would be livid. And when we tell y'all, hell, some of y'all may be watching, driving livid. And I get it. It's fucked up. We're gonna get into that in a smidgen, man. As always, man, I'd like to welcome y'all ashy asses back. I ain't ashy today. I walked out the house. It was looking real bleak and meek on my hands. So I hit a double back. I was like, I need to put a little. I've been so ashy lately. I've been having to use Vaseline. Y'all know who that is. It's a sister from up the street. Some more that be brother Keno Wheeler in the building. Shout out to Keno.
What up, bro?
One of my partner in crime, per se. As we bringing these brothers through. Shout out. We call them the Furious 5.
Yeah, shoot. I got 2 ready for y'all for the next class.
Already?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with it. Tell them, as long as they come ready, I'm ready.
I'm a boy Big Al ready for y'all.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you know when they call a nigga big.
When you got one of them names, it's serious business. I'm with it. Long as he with it, I'm with it. You gonna work. I've learned from the best. I was brought in by the best.
I'm retired.
And it passed down to me.
Indeed.
Keno says, send them his way. Keno worse than me. I feel like me and Keno got the you and Will tandem.
Oh, yeah.
Keno like Will. Keno being that motherfucker pure ass. I'll be trying to be cool. I'll be trying to be chill till niggas make me upset. Yep. Then it's like, all right, man. Y'all wasting my time. You wasting your time.
They don't understand. Like, I was having a conversation today about processes. Everything we do has a reason. Everything we do has a purpose. And if you don't want to fall in with the process and get your ass out.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
you
that,
came to us.
Like my favorite saying in the world, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Yes, sir.
If this ain't for you, then it ain't for you. Everybody don't. And the crazy part is, if you ain't gonna do this, it's a lot of shit you're not gonna do because you mentally psych yourself out, which is how it is in any type of situation, any process in life. You mentally psych yourself out. That's essentially what it is. So I'm ready.
Hey, it's gonna be. I have a feeling.
I hope my man Hooten go back.
Get better.
I hope they do. Yeah. I'm gonna bring my boy Cameron in because he got to come. I feel like he did his thing. He good. He could work his way up to eventually doing that. Like,
I can see that.
But I just hope my man's Hooten bring it back to how I like it, so I can really put in that work.
Yeah, I hope they.
I feel like that, and we both each got to do it at that time frame. Yeah. You got to do it from your standpoint of leading in mine. I feel like it. What's the good? Depreciate they learning? I don't even want to use depreciate.
I think when you extend processes, you don't realize the teaching aspect that you draining everybody.
Yeah, you stretching it out.
And then when the fall comes, it's so little that happens that it depreciates their process. So next January, we like, where they at? Well, shit, they didn't got bored. Like, we ain't
seeing them. I like to see it. I like that shit. As soon as I got raised, 4 months later, I was somebody senior deacon. That's how it should be. It's like, let's get in. They ain't wasting no time. We got raised in November. By January, we was in there learning them rituals. That's how it should be. And I already said, we'll talk about it off of this, but I definitely said, even if they don't do it like that, the mentality that I'm putting into it is going to be how it usually is.
Well, I think we can add some, and we'll talk. Obviously we'll talk about that. Adding some kind of more bigger pictures. That way, you're not sitting in a classroom per se.
Yeah.
Every week, you on some mobile type.
Let's make we're gonna revamp it in.
To visit some folks.
Quite a few, man. Yeah. But look, man. I want to shout out, I guess. Hopefully we get the brother in. I know something came up.
Something came up, man. Honestly, we had 2 guests scheduled for tonight. And
it's the first time I've had 2.
Yeah.
Not show up. I mean, they both let us know, but
yeah, and Brother Waldon said he's gonna try to make it, so hopefully he come through, man. Because I definitely want to talk to him about this.
We got to, and if he can't, we still gotta get you because that's gotta be talked. I don't know why it's not talked about everywhere.
And he got a real big event coming up, September 16th.
Okay.
He dropped a little bit on me earlier today. It was like, it's about to be some shit. If we thought niggas was mad after cigars and sundresses,
that's how you supposed to do it. You ain't got to wait a whole year to turn it back up again. I'm gonna give y'all a month. Y'all niggas better get ready. If you could bring out damn near 10K, you could throw an event on any given night and at least bring out 300 to 400.
Yeah, and this next spot, he gonna say, put your money where your mouth is on the next one.
Hey, my dog. Jordan, shout out to Jordan Greer, man. Out to some good folks over there, man, at Profound Bullshit. They are a podcast. They say they want us on it. They be talking that good shit. We have to, me and Pastor come on there and do it big, man.
Let's do it.
Set it up.
I'm all for this cross list podcast.
Yeah.
Shit, we come over there, then y'all
come over here. We talk that talk, man.
Let's do that shit.
We do that. So we'll make it happen, Jordan. For sure. I'm gonna see you Sunday anyway. So we'll talk about it Sunday and kind of go from there. But past.
Hey man, so Black History Fact of the Week. Let me pull this shit up for y'all. So today is August 15th, and today in Black History, first happy birthday to Senator Maxine Waters.
Auntie.
Yeah, Auntie. From right here in Missouri, right here in St. Louis. Also, happy birthday to Vernon Jordan Jr. And then today's Black History moment. The city of Eatonville, Florida, one of the first all-black towns to be formed after the Emancipation Proclamation is incorporated. The city is famous for being the birthplace of writer Zora Neale Hurston. So yeah, that's your Black History fact.
I just heard that name somewhere.
Man, and a lot of people don't know, man. Florida has some crazy.
She writes. Do she write sex books?
Who? No, you talk about Zane, my nigga.
No, I know Zane, but no, I was watching Girlfriends, and Tony was trying to get with this dude who had a daughter, and she was talking about some book, and the name sound like identical to that.
Zora Neale Hurston. I want to say she wrote Their Eyes Are Watching God. I want to say that's.
Oh, I know she ain't writing no freaky book.
I got a whole phone.
I'm about to find the name because when I say the name was so similar, I don't know if they trying to play off of it or what. If Auntie out here writing the Lord's will in books, y'all don't play with her name like that.
Yep, Their Eyes Were Watching God.
Oh yeah, she ain't writing no erotica.
Nah, definitely not her. But,
okay, my bad, Zora.
I want to say she's a member of Zeta Phi Beta. As
okay,
well, you know,
okay.
Because I know she got her own stamp and everything.
Shout out to the Zeta.
So definitely, big shout out to her in the city of Eatonville, Florida. You know, I wonder how black it is.
You know what they
say? That favorite word is gentrification.
Look, and as one of my favorite radio hosts say, Florida, they got some of the craziest motherfucking people, as well as the Bronx. Yeah. But you can literally go on Google, type in Florida man and your birthday, and it's gonna be an article about somebody doing some wild shit. It's like, matter of fact, y'all, I'm gonna find out what my Florida man birthday is. Florida man, March 2nd. Let's see. Florida man known as the Monkey Whisperer. So that already lets you know it's some wild shit. Sentenced for trafficking protected primates. Well, I don't think we need to get no deeper into that story. That nigga did some wild shit.
Oh, okay. So my Florida man history for September 16th. A 52-year-old man was arrested for sniffing. It wasn't that just a sniff. It was what he was sniffing that got him in trouble.
What did he sniff?
A complaint was made after he crawled under some library tables in order to smell a woman's feet.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, my other Florida man says he got caught speeding on the camera. He says he was speeding to get home for news about Putin. I don't know if I'm gonna go to jail over that or get arrested for it, but niggas in Florida. Look, that may have to be a segment. What's today? The 15th? What did Florida man do today? Florida man
on September 16, 2021, eradicated a coven of vampires from his home by burning it down.
Florida man sprays woman with roach spray, breaks out nunchucks over loud music. I would really like for you to see the gentleman. Do they got a big picture? I gotta show y'all the nigga. He looked like he did whatever they said he did. Hold on, y'all. I think we may have.
That's Leroy right there.
Look, he said he ain't a Florida man. He a freaky man smelling feet. Shout out to brother James, man. Hey, man, what up, bro? Hold on. I got to show y'all. I think this may, shout out to Charlamagne, because this may have to be a new segment. Florida man in the day of the week, because I need to show y'all the nigga that was sniffing these. Listen, this man, y'all see this nigga. He definitely is from the 70s. He definitely was an extra undercover brother. The nigga, Florida man sprays woman with roach spray, breaks out nunchucks over loud music. I don't like to give dead air on the air, but it's just like, my nigga, how was that you already had the nunchucks, so you had a weapon to do some damage if you knew what you was doing with them.
Like, I could see, I ain't gonna lie.
What the roach spray was for?
In my head immediately, like a Max Julian voice kind of popped up. See, bitch.
Bro, it's got to be some play. Like, what does the roach spray got to do involved? Speaking of Max Julian, shout out, because that was one of the smoothest niggas in the world.
See, bitch, I'm gonna spray you with this family, so you know I don't want your ass around here no more.
You ever heard somebody say something so outlandish, but it sounds so play at the same time? This nigga Blueface.
Shit. I was gonna say
he told Krishan, she was like, "You out here acting like you God. Like you got here, like what, girl? You out here giving God my credit for what I did for you. God put me in your life. I'm the blessing, not you." I was like, nigga, that was beyond narcissist. But if that ain't, that's some player shit that you gotta feel real player to tell.
He said it so smooth, like
everything he say. It come out so, I'm like, the nigga crazy, but he say shit, it be coming out so smooth. I'll be like, this why a dumbass keep dealing with it, because the nigga, it come across so good, it sound like it ain't a bad deal. at the end of it. That's how play is supposed to make you feel. It's supposed to make you feel like it's not a bad idea.
Hey, have you seen a picture of her like before he
fire? She was cool till she lost that fucking front tooth.
Man.
Then the bitch got his face tatted on her neck, got his face put on the tooth. Bitch, listen. I don't want nobody ever to lose their tooth and put my face on the tooth and put it back in your mouth.
I don't know what I don't know what type of drug. I don't know what it is. I don't want nothing like it for me to be strung out on the
anytime like I'll be saying, anytime somebody dude strung out on a woman like that, a woman strung, that nigga dropped some Supreme pain and she got sunshine.
Right.
Because I done had some cool mama that made me do some crazy shit, but it ain't never made me deal with no unruly shit.
You know what? I don't think I ever had something so good that made me even think about not going home.
Like, oh hell no!
Nah. I mean, only in my first.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm going home because she gonna shoot me. But I ain't never had nothing that just made me do something against my morals. Yeah. Like, hold on. I have to. The jury may be out on that one. I gotta think about that. But I just know you ain't finna have me out here crazy. I ain't finna have me out here. I knew one of my homeboys' baby mama got his name tatted on her like 5 times. He ain't asked for none of them. She got it in different renditions. I'm like, it can't be no peen making you do nothing like that. Like, you a fucking psycho if you doing shit like that.
Like Alex said, I definitely don't want that shit.
I don't. Look, Square, I don't want none of that. You keep that Cuda Mama in that foil and you put it back in the fridge. Because I don't want to save it for later. God damn it, man. Shout out Square too, man. I gotta post this drop, but we gonna give him another drop, man. If you in KC, fuck with the combine, man. I need you to drop the address, bro. I need you to drop all info. I don't care if you gotta put the GPS location. The combine, KC. I need the next time I'm in KC, I'm there. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Off of the strength that he's Square, off the strength that he LU family. Shout out to Eureka Lodge number 17.
Shit, I might have to make a trip just cause.
Yeah, look, I'm down with. I'm always good with it. Food is always worth. Food and fellowship is always worth a good trip.
All right. What we doing this weekend?
I do got some stuff. I gotta shoot videos twice.
I gotta start school on Monday. So
ooh, don't remind me. Them little niggas straight come back. Like, I'm excited because it's a new year, new rules, new stuff we got implementing, set in place. But it's just like, it's so quiet. It's so quiet right now. And you know, therefore, I remember my first days of school, we was loud, ghetto, just doing shit that be doing it.
Like we seeing motherfuckers like I ain't just seen you last week.
Hey, let go. You know, you gotta get. I know if your kid, I mean, y'all got uniforms now, so I guess all you doing is setting the box out for your shoes. If I ever had uniforms, I'll be the most swaggiest shoe kid y'all ever seen. I'm a hell to the point where I don't even want regular clothes. I wear the uniforms year round. I just wear different shoes. That's how I gotta get Sean now, but Sean's feet seems to just be growing every time I buy him some shoes. I just bought some before school ended. They was a 4.5. The last pair of shoes I bought him was at a 3. Before that, then the ones I bought now was at a 5, and I'm like, put your heel back. I can feel the toe.
He about to hit that growth spurt too.
And if he hit this 7, we're gonna have to find. I mean, luckily for him, he's not no shoe kid yet. So I buy shoes. I'm at the point now. It's like, all right, bro. You ain't no jokester like me, so I need to get you some shoes where you ain't got to defend your honor at the school. Everybody know that one kid who had to defend their honor every week because niggas like you had to hit him with the boy. What are those? Like every time you saw that nigga, it just get quiet in the room. Nigga come across the room, you just be like, nigga come in the room, everybody like, just booing these niggas, man. Like, boo, nigga, you trash. Why your mama do you like that? Some of y'all mamas be doing, but some of y'all kids, I want y'all shoes to reflect y'all grades too if you got uniforms. I don't need to see you in the latest Jordans and I ask you what's 1 + 2 and you say Joe. Like, yeah, but I like LA gear. My name was cool. Sean, if it was like Sean, he still be in the light up shoe fade. Sean is literally a kid's kid. It don't matter how old you is, as long as you can talk, can communicate, Sean fucks with you. He like, I can see Sean being a teacher. Like he loved working with. I mean, he knew his great grandmama was a teacher.
Yeah.
I'm an education. I think his mama working some type of educational center. I don't know. I don't care. But he loved teaching. He was in kindergarten teaching kids how to read because the teacher was like, well, you know what to do. Can you help? Sure. Every teacher I've walked in to meet, Sean is their favorite student. Mind you, he only got 9 kids in the class. Like, again, he has 9 kids in his class.
Man, hey,
I'd be blessed to be a teacher with 9. I'll be a teacher if I got 9 of y'all. Just 9. Cool. And y'all ain't, this ain't sped?
No, I can't do small classes.
Man.
I didn't get used to that space where shit, when I look on my schedule and I see 25, 30, those are the classes I like.
Yeah, you get a lot of personalities.
You got 30 different personalities.
I'm cool with you get that. A lot of that.
You know, when you get that 6 or 7, you got to figure on 6 or 7, 4 of them going to have a bad day.
Yeah.
You know, and so those be the worst days. Those are classes I be looking at them like, here y'all work.
And teachers this year, just some tidbits, man. Stop writing these kids off so soon, especially if you're in elementary. You know, depending on where the demographic of your school, I know my school is inner city, struggling, poverty-based kids. Like, them kids are down, they don't even realize they down. Like, I had one kid telling, man, I'm sick of y'all in this low budget, broke ass school. I said, well, if you go here, what you think? I said, you don't think you low budget and broke too? Why you think you in this district? Matter of fact, why you think you at this school? Because there's some upper echelon schools in the district. You ain't there. So you live around the corner, brother. We are a reflection of you. He was like, thank you, dum-dum. Process that through before you speak out loud again, trying to call something low budget and you were a part of it. Right. But being that I'm in PDs, I'm a BLA, but I'm the ISS monitor because we need one. ISS monitor, he doing something else in the building. And I started my PDs, was any educator know that shit boring. Like, we got some good food, so I give them that. But I was in there.
You got good food today, man.
I was in there fighting my demons of sleep.
Today, I'm sitting there like this. The same lady talks from 8 to 12. Then we got lunch. Then from 1:30 to 4.
Oh, see, no, they broke ours. We came in, tech came in, make sure, because it's the first year they gave, like, ISS monitors, BLAs, all those laptops. Okay. Like, they've been fighting it for 6 years. This is the first time they gave everybody laptops. So they came in, make sure everybody had. I had already came down and got mine. We was doing all type of stuff. Like, we had different presenters. We had different stuff where we had to work in groups. We had, like, time where we had to partner with somebody and talk. I'm learning from different people who've been in here. I'm bouncing my ideas off. So it made the time pass, but there's some gaps of them elongated conversations. So where it's just like, yeah, damn.
You know, I think once you've been teaching for so long, certain shit.
See, in your situations, like, nigga, I've been here, done that. You ain't telling me nothing I ain't learned in 18 years prior to this 19th one.
And like today they was talking about, you know, the effects of all this shit on the brain. I teach psychology, y'all, so I know all this shit. See, I was like, dang.
And that's how the dude next to me was the whole time. He's African. He's like, man, I've been educated for 35 years. And he's sitting in there like, I'm not coming back tomorrow. I don't need to be here for this. I just come because, like, he a dean of students, but chooses to be in the in-school room. Like, his title is dean of students. He put his office in in-school so he could be in the in-school monitor too. He's like, I just feel, one, it's more peaceful in here. 2, I can work.
Figure like this. By the time you come see me, you know that's where you're gonna be.
You done did so now what they want to do instead of focus, like, before, you used to treat in school like, man, this is prison. Yeah. You in here now. They want it to be more of a restorative practice type room, which I get it, because
it's gonna turn back into prison.
It is. I mean, but you got to treat it like a restore. I mean, jail's supposed to be restorative too. They go to meetings in circle groups. It's no different than that. But some of these rooms, like one school room, got like a futon in it, a chill corner, just a kid. I'm like, nah.
Send me to school.
I was like, if you get I don't got a futon, and no, I'm like, well, the good kids don't got futons. Why the kid in school get to lay down? But I had a lot of kids in school because they was hungry, so they acting out in class, or they are struggling with reading, but they got called on to read, or they can't do this math problem, so they lashed out, or they mad at their mama, so they spazzed on everybody. Drove. Send drove ass. I'm finna flame her ass as soon as she walk in here. And one thing I know, because it's 30 minutes, ask for light skinned people ain't never on time. Y'all show up to y'all funeral. They have to walk you down. You gonna lay in the casket. Because light skinned people don't show up on time for shit. Oh, I got some jokes. I'm finna fly off. Soon as that door, it's all you hearing. As soon as you're going to wait, y'all, if y'all ever see me moving this mouse around for 20, 30 minutes, it's because I'm trying to find it. And I don't be knowing what screen it's on. Okay. Tweez, we have to figure out this. Back to what I was saying. Soon as that yellow motherfucker walk in, I'm just. Because why is you this late? Why are you this late? We already talked about the time. Why you ain't asked then? Niggas. I hope you listening. You lucky this don't air live on Instagram. Man. But speaking of airing live on stuff that is never, our last episode on Twitter, about 200 views.
I like that.
I've never had a Twitter post like go crazy. And I mean, and that in my sense, that's going crazy. I always tell people, my cousin asked me one time, he's like, what is considered viral? I tell people, of course, you got your normal sense of viral, millions, hundreds of thousands, millions of views. To me, in a personal sense, viral is doing anything at least 10 times more than what you normally do. So, and shout out to I want to get his Twitter name because he's squared two out of in Wisconsin. Let me get on Twitter. But I know my Twitter folks, y'all saw two of these feeds on there. But let me get bro. His name is Mix something on there, but I want to get the actual. It's something. Twitter's so confusing, bro. You gotta click on so much shit to get to where you're trying to go. For the porn. Yeah, that's the best part about Twitter. I ain't gonna lie. Twitter is one of them places you have to be alone and at home and quiet. Because I'd open up Twitter in public and just a booty hole then just popped up on my. I'm like, that shit happened. You be in the line at Walmart, be like, you hear nigga behind you, damn, that's a booty hole. I'm like, bro, I didn't know that booty hole. Who booty hole is that?
That shit happened. I was at my parents' house.
See?
My old man saw everything for that.
Man. Shout out to brother Roz Mix. He squared PHA out of Wisconsin. He a podcaster as well. I don't know if he still he was doing it. Speaking of porn, he was doing his podcast with this white porn lady. And I did an episode. I don't think she was there. She wasn't there, but I don't know if she was there. I forgot her name. But she like one of them big old busty. Like, I'm going to find the page and send it to you. I'm going to find the page and send it to you. But they got a dope show. I did an episode of it. Okay, so I see it's the Kenshock and Mix show. So I don't think the lady on there no more because her name, I think, was a part of it before. But bro got a dope podcast. He been doing it for a while. He do the YouTube stuff too. But I feel like he shared that motherfucker and this shit did numbers. That's what's up. And it's currently, it's at 179 viewers. That's good for on there because I ain't never, our mishap episode got 12 views. The first one I accidentally put on, I'm going to delete that, y'all. That was an accident. It really wasn't our fault. I just don't know why I didn't show up on Facebook and it showed up everywhere else. And the one I did find on. Yeah, that's fine. Figure it out. And Meta, stop sending me. Y'all be giving me the opportunity to gain money through social media. I'll be having posts I'll be feeling like I should at least make $30, $40 from the damn views from the videos adding up over the month. Y'all be cashing my shit. That shit said $4.74. Man, if you don't get that to the homeless nigga, and then you gonna have a nerve to deposit the bitch in my PayPal. The most I done got from one of them deposits, it was on Instagram. I got like $220, $230.
Oh, shit, that ain't bad.
That ain't bad. But if my on Facebook, if I could get it to go viral the way they keep talking about that, I can max out $30K a month. I just bro, what type of content y'all niggas need me to do? I ain't doing no Sambo shit, but shit, I'll get up there like Damon or something, nigga. I'll do something. $30K a month. I'll quit my. I'm gonna keep the job because the benefits free. But I could utilize that, man. But my people, the time that y'all be waiting for. The numerology corner, man. We're going to get right into this thing. Numero number 5. I said number 5 just for the slow people. They like, oh, that nigga speaking languages. Like, bro, I just said number twice. But the number 5 is a sign of well-being and general health. It also represents change and getting a fresh start. It is a great time to leave the past behind you and start anew.
I like that.
I like that, short and sweet, to the point. Pretty much, nigga, get your health right, get your well-being right, get your mental right, and don't be afraid of change, because change ain't bad all the time.
Hey, sometimes change is good.
Sometimes change is the best thing for you. And I feel like that message for y'all who's sitting over looking on that couch at that girl or that dude that you fucking tired of. Like, when they start, everything they do start to irk your soul, it's time to go. Every time you're looking like, bitch, you still breathing. Like, what's wrong with you? Everything. You. Why your existence?
Yeah.
I done been there. It ain't a cool feeling. I done been there. It's just like, you wake up every morning like, you still alive.
I remember.
I don't want you to die, but
the day I remember it like it was yesterday. The day she came in the room was like, we need to talk. I was like, about what? She was like, I think I want a divorce. I was like, gladly. And I was like,
I'd have just teared up.
Like,
you don't know how long I've been waiting on you to say that.
Like, I know she expected me to be like, why? Like, say this. I was like,
hell no, your ass walking that motherfucker like, hell motherfucking. Who you want to try to do? You try to do that shit tonight? You try to do that shit in the morning?
Like, I'm leaving this weekend. Perfect.
You need me to help you? That's how I look. That's how I did. Oh yeah, when I got to finally get my crib and go get to myself, Sean almost leaving. Oh man, I sent that text message like, look, I'm finna be in Atlanta this weekend for my birthday. Oh, that shit better be gone when I get back. 28th is your last day. I don't care who you have move it,
but it gotta be gone.
But it got to be gone. I remember coming back feeling like Will Smith when everybody left the house. If I was an emotional nigga, I would have just cried tears of joy. There's a couch in there. I called instantly, hey, this couch in here. Why it's still here? Why I wanted to leave something so Sean can say less. I slept in that little twin bed under the bottom of Sean's bed for 2-3 more days. Got my queen. And it was on like Donkey Kong.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's a beautiful feeling.
Oh, that when she moved?
I was big outside.
Oh, big.
I mean, I put the O-U-T at outside, nigga. I was out fucking side. Man. And it was just like, man, I'm free to do me. Even though I was at the point, I'm still doing me, like just going to do what I want to do, being where I want to, not answering to motherfucker. Man, as a I don't say no part-time daddy, because we'd both be part-time. But custody is split exactly 26 weeks apiece, unless otherwise discussed.
Yeah, mine about to go like
that. Them 26 that was mine now. What? I ain't do shit. That's when the economy was cool. Oh, yeah. Food was cheap. You can get a 10-piece for $9.99, $11.79 after tax. Nigga, the world was grand. It was beautiful. It was blissful. It was fucking. So don't be afraid of that change, y'all.
Yeah, man.
If you need it, let it happen. Take heed. Do that shit.
Hey, don't be scared of it.
But Pass, I got a question for you, though.
Yeah, man.
The fuck's pissing you off this week?
Hey, man, I know what's pissing me off, man. So, I double booked, y'all, and it actually ended up working out.
Woo.
So, tonight I was supposed to be at a concert, right? Supposed to be at a concert.
Oh, niggas.
And, end up booking the owner of Smoke and Sip, Brother Lonnel, Waldon Sr. to come on the show tonight. And I was like, shit. So I told the missus, hey, you're going to take somebody else to the concert. Only to get a text from the missus that they didn't postpone the concert.
How you postpone a concert and wait till niggas? Like 1 week, it sound like they ain't have my money and I ain't want to blast them niggas for my money.
Hey, man, y'all got Russell Red and Jelly Roll as the promoters. Right?
Who booked that shit? Like, that's crazy. Like, and I don't even care about the rescheduling because that shit happens often. It's the fact that y'all let me drive, get fly, take a shower. You should wash your ass anyway, but that's a thorough ass wash because you want to smell your best, you want to look your best.
You're gonna have to do your tell me jump. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get it all together.
You gotta do your Jodeci boot stump. You know what I'm saying? And these,
think about the chick who got her hair did for that motherfucker. Think about the motherfucker who got their makeup did for that bitch.
Shit, they thought they was gonna pull Cisco.
He said, "Tell me what you want." And I know it ain't him not showing up to that show. Cisco ass probably had a cold. I have a cough.
They said because of illness, but I'm like,
who's sick?
3 groups. Is one nigga sick in each group?
Man, yeah, the promoter was sick without the money.
Right.
Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me, like last minute. Cause I'm like, bro, sick that the whole show, y'all niggas couldn't go. It had to be Cisco. Cisco had to be the nigga with the Ebola or something. There's no way possible.
But they wasn't even the headliner. So I'm like,
who's the headliner?
Jodeci.
Oh shit, it may be Casey or Joe.
I forget. One of them niggas that had a relapse.
It's KC the one that be on it. No, who KC the bald head nigga, ain't it? No, yeah. I be never knowing which one is one.
I look at it as KC the skinny one.
I call him fuck and up because both of them niggas be fucking up. Okay, so KC the skinny one. Yeah. Okay, then JoJo the other. I be never knowing. I just know KC probably choked on a chicken wing on his way to that motherfucker. What? Type sped. That nigga need an IEP. I be every time an adult do something, I'll be like, I asked them that. Every time somebody, I'm like, did you have an IEP when you was in school? Do you remember? What's your mama number? I'm gonna ask her. Cause you do shit that make me think you fucking slow.
I'll be looking at certain people, I'll be like, what high school did you go to? I really want to ask, like, hey.
See, y'all get to do that here. And Aurora, I know if you went to West, except I just never seen you. Now they got 4 high schools in all of Aurora. One of them wasn't around when I was in high school. The other one is at the brink of being in Naperville. So they really more in Naperville, but if they was across the street, they'd be Naperville because they in Aurora. But them was the bougie kids or the niggas that got bust out. So it's either the only high schools in Aurora is East or West Aurora. So as soon as somebody say East Aurora, I'll just be like, I'm mostly just going like, oh, you on the east side, you dirty. Like, but I don't get to like, oh yeah, I went to Normandy. You get the whole room and bag up and shit. Like niggas do, and it's crazy.
You know what? It's because growing up,
where Ali at on this motherfucker? What up?
When you from St. Louis, certain schools get the stigma, and I think more of my generation when we hear certain names like Hazelwood East, Normandy, we don't think about any of the bad shit that happened there because it's like shit, y'all fight, every school fight. But it's the goddamn STD outbreaks that them schools have.
It's the Beaumont for me. And I ain't even listen. I'm not from.
I got a lot of love for the Blue Jackets.
Yeah,
I knew. Went to the Beaumont, and my sister went to Beaumont, and my brother-in-law.
So it probably made sense then. But the kids I knew from the ones out, they was like, hey, I came to link up being there. Shout out my nigga Terrell, my nigga Tubby, Sharnice. Goddamn was the one with the C. Now I can't think of her name for shit. And that's the homie too. But I went to my first taste of St. Louis was being in Chicago. It was 4 kids. It was more than 4. A nigga named Phil, a couple other people. Courtney was the other girl. They all came out there. So everybody thought I was from St. Louis because them niggas out. Terrell tell me I was around all the time. Yeah. So they was telling me so much shit. So when they found they had left, I ended up transferring to Lincoln. But it was like one girl that went to Lincoln. I knew all about her. She's like, my name's such. I was like, such and such from. I was like, oh, okay, it was nice to meet you. I hit them niggas like, boy, why I meet that chick y'all told me about? It was like, boy, stay far away. Far away. Unless you want to wake up and your wee is that your ankle? And don't mean it's long. It means it's detached. You need to stay far away from that motherfucking Cuda mammy. And I took heed. Now she's clearly at work. She a married mama with kids and all that shit now. But
somebody found love, man.
Yeah, it is crazy. Like I always tell people, ain't nothing wrong with wifing up the thoughts, the hoes, because somebody got to do it. It's just hard to do it when you was in the city with them. Like, if I'm gonna give me a thought, I'd have had to be like in Atlanta, like, because y'all telling me she a hoe. You could be a lot of, because niggas will tell you a girl a hoe and ain't never hit. She a hoe because you mad. Real nigga got up in there. She only a hoe if you mad or you upset. real nigga be like, shit, I'm the hoe. Like, I'm the one that was the hoe. I think hoes is cool. They always got great stories. Like, I don't smoke blunts with women who would deem themselves as hoes. And they hear, I'm like, damn, you've done what? Like, hoes got the greatest sex stories. Like, it only be like they straight, like, compassionate individuals. It's like, and by time you get a hoe to turn into a housewife, you gonna get a good ass person who is gonna suck your meat off the gristle. That's really what you want. Your past, because I'm like, bro, we all hoes. If I told you my past, you would probably judge me way more than the judgment I'm gonna reserve on you. So that whole, I ain't never asked some chick, well, how many niggas? I don't want to know. I'm finna beat this motherfucker out the frame. I could care less what you doing before me.
I literally tell everybody, hey, that's the worst question you can ask.
Why? Because if she tell you the truth, nigga, the judge, you
ain't gonna believe her anyway.
You not gonna believe. First, you like two. Man, you a 2 dick ass lie. Like, that's no, I'm just be like, man, you trying to do it? Cause I'm trying to test it out. I'm gonna judge you if you whack. I ain't worried about how many long are you clean. If I take this off, it'll make a poof and a green mist come out this motherfucker. Is y'all like, if y'all listen, I just want to know if that motherfucker gonna get a green mist or is that bitch gonna spit at me like Sting? Cause I'm with the latter. Is that motherfucker gonna be like 2 Stone Cold cans clinking, drinking, and spit out? Because I'm with it, as long as it ain't that color. But
hey, that should be.
Yeah, it's like,
I was the one. Hey, you know what? I remember when I was young, the first time that happened, I was like, "The fuck did she pee on me?" Now we like,
but now it's like, you like the video of that chimpanzee spinning in the water. No, the first time that motherfucker went past my ear and hit the wall. Like, bitch, you could do that. I was like, it ain't the fact that you did it. It's the fact that the motherfucker went as far as it did.
Yeah.
I looked at the wall. I'm like,
that shit was projectile.
Bro, from the bed to the wall, it had to be at least an 8 to 10 foot gap. Bro.
It came out with force.
Bro, I let motherfucker hit you in the chest. You fuck around and get caught in between a heartbeat and don't make it. You can't even explain what happened. He was in that thing, my thing, and now he's in like that shit crazy. Shit crazy, man. But I don't know how we even got there. And if you want to be there, just go on Twitter later at night. It'll get you there. I've said Twitter could be a whole show by itself. Now I guess it's called X now. I be thinking I'll be having the X videos app on my phone. Like, if you got a porn app on your phone besides Twitter, you a freaky ass nigga. If you sign it up for the you go on X video, they got like red X video red. If you got you mildly freaky if you tried the free trial for 7 days. I'm gonna say I'm mildly freaky because I wanted to see what was in the extensive.
But you know what though?
But
I think you freaky if you actually subscribe to OnlyFans.
Like full-time subscribe. I've donated to a black business or two on there because it was like one of them I went to college with it. It was $5.
No, so there's a curiosity purchase.
No, you freaky if your shit is turned on auto pay.
You got auto
pay. Y'all niggas out here with the auto subscribe on OnlyFans, you freaky ass nigga. Like, why? Because my thing is, I'm gonna instantly turn it off.
Yeah.
Only time you're gonna get me with the audio, I felt judged. I forgot to turn one off. I saw that 10. I was like, nigga, you paid twice. Like, oh, at this point, baby, we gotta go out. Like,
I'm like this, especially if I remember I got an inbox like, I got an OnlyFans. You should subscribe. I'm like,
how much?
No, I'm like,
don't support black businesses.
I don't even want to see you like that. Like,
oh no, some people tell you I got an OnlyFans. Bitch, well, let me tell you who ain't your fan. I'm the only one that don't want to see that. I'm like, you don't put that rattled ass coochie up. Some of y'all be worth it. It be the only time buying the OnlyFans is worth it is like if you know a celebrity gonna be naked, you always want to see them naked, or somebody you know from around the way. And don't let me find out you on there being mannish. Like, I had a homegirl years ago that had one. And was like, hey, nigga, sent me the free joint. Like, check it out. I was like, oh, you on here wilding, my nigga. Turn up. I was like, okay. Freaky ass. Like,
that's a great question. I got that a rapid fire question just popped in my ear right now.
What is it?
Give me 3 people who, if they, no matter who they are, if they had OnlyFans, you'd automatically subscribe. 3.
You should. Bree, don't beat me up if you're watching this. I don't even think you in case it was a question asked. SZA. Shit, she could be 1, 2, and look, fuck 3 people. I'll put that motherfucker on auto repay for 3 months. SZA get you about a 3 months up front. Like, fuck, I get the discount. Let me see. SZA, light skinned Keisha, and Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, all 3 of those.
I think them would be some elite. I would be the only fan. Like, girl, no. That's one of the motherfuckers. As soon as they pop up, I feel like all SZA videos gonna play Snooze, the song. She's just gonna be dancing. Now I watch her videos. Them motherfuckers 3 steps from a flick.
I be like that Kill Bill joint.
She got the Snooze one finna come out soon, and that's my song. I was like, hey, that's probably one of the best samples of an R&B song, R&B, because y'all be sampling songs now, and some of them I'll be like, we didn't need that. It's only a couple of them that like the Genuine one that's out right now, that's cool. The Pony joint, Scissors, and I'm trying to think, what is this song? That's Lloyd, Southside.
Oh yeah.
It's Southside just in a different tempo. But Southside was a fire-ass song. Like, some of y'all some songs just don't need to be. And I'm like, if you gone, you got to do it like her producer did it. Yeah. Like, I know this, but it's going to take me one of them. Like, bro, you had to know Lloyd when he first came out to know that's where this came from.
And if you don't, this song is just a regular ass song.
It's just regular song with a fire-ass beat. That song had you in your car singing hard. I don't know, some people don't drove past me like, this nigga is going through it. Nah, bitch, I can't lose when I'm with you. She said, what's my favorite part is the second verse. Some in the drop top ride with you. I feel like Scarface, like the white bitch with the bob. I'll be your main one. I'm like, who are you talking about that had a white bitch with a bob? I ain't even think about it. Bars. SZA with the fucking bars. I don't even remember I don't even remember all the Scarface. I don't even think I've seen it from beginning to end.
Man, I watched it again recently, probably about
that's fire. I gotta go see that.
I ended up watching it again, and I was like, oh,
damn, that's a bar. I like when people like, that's how music's supposed to be.
Yeah,
you're supposed to like, the only nigga that get me like that. And if y'all tap in, the Lou should be tapped in. Smino, which is crazy. I don't put more people in St. Louis on.
I saw that. He headlining
the music at the intersection. I've seen. He is a concert that I tell people he's an experience. I saw him and Erykah Badu 2 months within each other. I told me if you gave me a ticket to one of them again, I would have went to his over hers.
Really?
Because he is my favorite artist, like right now. Like, because he got the melodies. I like that type of music. I'm in that backpack music. I've always been that type of music person. I love my good trap music. I love all that shit, but I like that good music I can vibe to. That nigga sing, he rap. He graduated from Hazelwood Central 2012. Like, dude is a musical fucking genius. The amount of bars he can put in a song, it'll take you years of listening to. I catch a new bar damn near every time. Like, that nigga said that. Then you read his shit. Like, he brought back the AZ lyrics days for me, where I used to be thirsty to read somebody's lyrics. I need to know how you breaking this down while I'm reading it. I need to rap this with you, and then you get to read the shit. You be like,
hey,
God
that's
damn.
One reason I love Apple Music.
Yeah.
You don't know how many times
Apple Music is karaoke for me.
Hey,
I turned it into karaoke. I'm like, if you got an iPad, you can just do karaoke. Yeah. Now, I hate that everybody don't pay for that feature, because all you got to do is go through the distribution. Hell, I could have had the Ethnic and Shamor song like that. I think it was like $2.99.
Because I know they can do it, because on Instagram they do
it. You can do it. Yep. And it's, brother, shit is double. With Apple Music, it's through your distributor. You got to want to opt into that. And I'm like, bro, people who not wanting to pay that is crazy, because music, the time of my life of music was when I was AZ lyrics. All of that shit, like, I needed to know that shit. Like, my favorite song from then back in the day, I listened the other day, shout out to the 50 years of hip hop, because Apple, you go to the essential albums, it's gonna show all these all these albums from the greats from over the time. And I caught myself cooking and playing the Blueprint 2 days ago or yesterday. No, it was 2 days ago. And I listened to Renegade.
Classic.
Listen, Jay-Z be talking on some shit.
Yeah.
But the lyrical warfare that nigga Eminem put together for that song, it's different. Like you hear him, you always hear Eminem, and I ain't gonna say I'm not Eminem fan, but I'm just I feel like he get a lot of credit because he white. And he could put words together. A black nigga doing his shit, we got that. That's normal. To see a white boy do that in that cadence and how he do it. Some of the shit though be stupid.
My man said I'm a poet to some, a regular
They Shakespeare, Jesus Christ, the King of these latter-day saints here, the shatter, the picture of the witches, that is they paint me as a monker of hate, Satan, a scatterbrained atheist, and is he the bro? Listen, hold on, I gotta read this to y'all because when you try to walk through it, it's hard to say it. When the words is on, I can say it verbatim. But to hear, I listened to that shit yesterday, and I'm like, this nigga, I know Jay-Z had to mail that shit to Jay-Z.
Yeah, he could.
There's no way y'all was in the studio together. And and if Jay-Z went back to the drawing board, it's like, bro, this is the best I'm gonna get out of this.
You know, and speaking of, happy birthday to hip hop. That's one. But in the last week, I've seen 2 videos that made me kind of smile and even took me back to my childhood a little bit. One was Busta Rhymes doing an interview where he was talking about the "Look at Me Now" song.
Oh yeah.
And he said he came in the studio. Chris Brown was doing "Look at Me Now." He was spitting his verse. He was like, "Yeah, that's cool." And he was like, "Bus, I think I need you to be on that."
Yeah, I seen him talk about that before.
And then he told us Nelly was on that song at one time.
Wouldn't have been right. Nelly would have fucked that up.
And he put it on there. He was like, even Chris told him like he had a part where he was spitting fast and then kind of slowed it down. And Chris was like, "Nah, I need you spitting fast the whole time."
Like, nigga, every time I come and get an interview. When I was young, I used to know that shit verbatim. I'll be fucking it up now.
You know what's the coldest thing when I see Coco Jones?
That shit was sexy. Coco Singings in the rain.
It had a little. I had a little moment. I was on TikTok watching something, and did you know Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake? Every time Justin Timberlake go on their show, they do a history of hip hop. Like they do this like 4 to 5 minute like mashup.
I didn't know that.
Of all rap songs from all decades.
I didn't know that.
Like, and they've done it like 6 or 7 times.
So look, man, I need to read this to y'all before we move on about the lyrical warfare this nigga put together on here. And this is first one. Since I'm in the position to talk to these kids and they listen, I ain't no politician, but I'll kick it with them a minute. Cause see, they call me a menace. And if the shoe fits, I wear it. But if it don't, then y'all will swallow the truth, grin and bear it. Now, who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who can inherit the title? Put the youth in hysteric, using his music to stare and sharing his views and his mirrors, but there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. Maybe it's hatred I spew. Maybe it's food for the spirit. Maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just cherish. But I'm debated, disputed, hated, and viewed in America as a motherfucking drug addict. Like you didn't experiment. Nah. That's when you start to stare at who's in the mirror, see yourself as a kid again, and you get embarrassed, and I got nothing to do but make you look stupid as parent. You fucking do good as you. Too bad you didn't do good in marriage. Oh. Like, bro, what the fuck? We ain't even finished it. Bro. And do you have any clue what I had to do to get here? I don't think you do, so stay tuned and keep your ears glued to the stereo, because here we go. He's jigga. I didn't even know he said that. And I'm the sinister Mr. Kiss My Ass. And like that was cool. You think the song could have been his only verse, and it would have been the best verse on the song. Yeah. Then this nigga said, "You know what, Hov? I'm gonna spin the block." That nigga said, "See, I'm a poet, a regular modern day Shakespeare, Jesus Christ, the King of these latter day saints here, to shatter the picture in which is that they paint me as a monger of hate, Satan, the scatterbrained atheist, but that ain't the case. See, it's a matter of taste. We as a people decide if shade is as bad as they say he is, or is he the latter? Gate or way to escape, media scapegoat who they could be mad at today. See, it's as easy as cake, simple as whistling Dixie while I'm waving the pistol at 60 Christians against me. Go to war with the Mormons, take a bath with the Catholics in holy water. No wonder they try to hold me under longer. I'm a motherfucking spiteful, delightful, Eiffel, the new Ice Cube. Motherfuckers hate to like you. What did I do? I'm just a kid from the gutter making this butt off these blood suckers because I'm a motherfucking renegade.
Hey, man.
Bro, what the fuck? That's literally the first. I'll never forget the first. Like, of course, I can't I know it was on a burn CD. I don't know where I was at. I was probably at the crib playing in a little stereo my mama done bought me. I'll never forget the first time just hearing that nigga rap that shit through. At that time, if a nigga said Eminem was the GOAT off of that, I'm like, bro, I believe it. Because I don't care. Jay-Z, Nas, all of them have said some incredible bars. The shit he put together for that.
I tell people all the time, it's not even that. That was a solidifying, like making the rock crystallize for me. But when I first heard the Marshall Mathers LP?
Oh yeah,
and he did Stan.
My grandma bought that album.
Well,
that's how I knew it was fire.
Alone.
Stan was the most creative.
Have you heard the song?
Yeah.
Kim? Hey, Stan and Kim. I forgot that I was listening to it. Like I was in my.
You forgot it was a song. And then the video just didn't do nothing but make it that much fucking better. I was like, he deserved every whatever he's supposed to. I feel like he should get an Oscar off the video.
Yeah.
Like because of Eminem, like, and even though people don't want to, of course, he may not be your favorite. He's not my GOAT rapper, but we got the word "stan" in our culture now because of that song. Ain't nobody. That's somebody's fucking. I know niggas who was named Stan was pissed after that because now that is a cultural word. Are you a stan? I stan her. I stan him. Yeah. And like the wordplay on that song, it was just the fact that I didn't know it was a letter to the end. It reminded me of that movie with Nia Long, The Missing.
I still
you got, bro. The whole outline of that song, not the stand part, but the this person telling their version of the story through this lens, and then you hear it at the end. That's how that movie make me feel. It's like you think this woman is kidnapped, come find out that ain't the bitch that's kid. Like the story is so fucked up and all over the place. That movie left me at the end. I got another favorite movie that's kind of like this. Two of them that give me that vibe: Shutter Island and Secret Window with Johnny Depp. That's a movie. I don't think it went to theaters. I don't know if it went to theaters or none of that shit, but I had it on DVD. Secret Window was about him being this author writing this book, and he like going through it mentally the whole time. But then come to find out, like he talking to his wife, all this shit, all that ex-wife and all that during the movie. That nigga killed them and buried them at the house in the yard. And that's how you can see him because you see it through his secret window. And it's just like, and the secret window was his window in his writing nook to see out there. And you see the plots and all that shit.
Have you seen Inception?
I've seen some of it.
So Inception is a lot like that. Like Leonardo DiCaprio plays this this detective, right? And all that. So the whole time that he's playing this detective, you following the story and come to find out like he's actually in a mental ward. Like bro, movies the whole time they just playing with the character.
Is that like what person is that in? Is that first? Is it second? Like, cause what is second person? You always hear first or third person. Is that told through second person?
I don't know if that could be.
Like, it's not first, it's like it's partially first person, but then it's an imagination. Like, the movies just leave me mind like Shutter Island. The movie, I saw that in theaters. That shit just had me at the end, like, bro, what the fuck did I just watch? The same thing with that I'm Missing movie, The Missing, whatever. Yeah. That shit could have been in theaters. Because by the end of that movie, and the shit she was doing, the detective work her daughter did to figure out what the fuck really happened. Yeah. And they come to find out, like, the man doing all the shit is her birth daddy. And I'm like, bro, this shit's so fucking crazy. Y'all, you and Maria got to, you gonna see that movie and call me and be like, bro, what the fuck did I just watch?
Hey, I'm still trying to get Maria to watch Tubi movies with me.
Sis, come on, man. Tubi is a fucking...
I didn't watch all of the Dirty Deeds.
If you could watch The Wiz, you could watch Tubi movies. The Wiz was a Tubi movie back in the day.
It was.
So let's go back in hindsight. It was a great black classic because of the people in it. The Wiz is nothing but an elevated Tubi movie with good sound. He's on that. That's what made the movie. I think the soundtrack was trash. Niggas only paid the movie so much. You got Michael, you got Young Mike, you got Still Black Mike. Yep. You got Diana Ross. Yep. Like, them two alone are heavy hitter names.
And a lot of people don't realize you got way more. You got Richard Pryor.
You got motherfuckers in this.
Quincy Jones put his pen on all of the songs.
He's on down the road.
Hey man,
got a quick.
You want to take a quick
Yeah,
break?
We're gonna give y'all a quick commercial break before we come back to these topics. I've been having a little R&B night over here. So y'all heard Goddess Angel. I say Cleopatra with Witch Doctor. That was a little reggae R&B.
I need that on mine.
That's about that. I have to send that to you. I don't know if you can find it on there, but I got it because I did a performance with her. I got my dog Nando STL featuring Blue at 10:55 p.m. That's just a fucking bop. I listened to that song probably 10, 12 times on repeat on my way here. But I got to do my dude, Trooper Loop. He been around for a while out here. Matter of fact, he just wrapped up being the lead in the Color Purple play that was out here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he played, I'm assuming, the Danny Glover part because he was a male lead role, but he got a song. We did a performance. He worked at the building. It's like some type of African center now or something like that, but it used to be an old police station on West Florissant. If you going towards Keefenham, it's on the right side. And it still looked like it, like on that, like it still got the shit.
I know exactly. I know the building.
I got on the roof of that building. Like I'm talking about climbed up. I went up some stairs, went through a window, climbed up some ladders to this balcony, climbed up another set of ladders to the top of the building. And that's where we shot the performance at. Because his family owned the building or they do something in there. So we finna play that Trooper Loop, Hearts of Love, do that shit live performance. We ain't gonna see the performance, but look, you do that shit live performance. It's your boy Nico the Great. And we at episode 5 through it all. Which one? It's called Witch Doctor. I don't know. You gotta see if it pops, but if it don't, 10:55 p.m. It's on that album. It's on that album. That's the last album. But the whole album low-key fire. I'm a fool. Shout out Trooper Lou. That girl ain't coming. How you keep that girl ain't coming?
I should be here at 10 o'clock.
Okay. Auntie? Oh, you know she'll start at 8:30. I don't know if we're going to be able to use you. Can't be on time. Oh, yeah, we can do this. Yeah, we can do this. We got to bring up one more topic that ain't on here. Kiki Palmer and Usher. Oh, yeah. I gotta hurt so much to love you. I gotta hurt too much. Because that nigga hurts. I love her ass right now. Look. I'm so scared climbing up that fucking building. I had to climb up with all my equipment. Like the big ass stand I be using. I got him so far I lifted it up, like so he'll grab it. Camera, all that shit, bro. I was so fucking scared on that building. Now the building big as hell once you get up there. And I'm like, nigga, okay, I'm supposed to get down, bro. I'm like, I fear height. I'm trying to turn my body around, hold on to this, fearing I'm gonna hit this bitch, roll. I see all the worst scenarios play out when I was on this building. I'm like, it's gonna be my motherfucking with videos, bro. You just be trying to get the best shot, but it was working. I saw the finished product of what I got to see in scenery. She was fucking fire. So I'm like, I can't say too much. It hurts so much to be like this. It hurts so much to love you. I gotta hurt. Why I gotta hurt? Oh, I gotta hurt so much to love you. That nigga hate emos. I feel it. Shout out to B Ken. Fuck emos. Boy, KC got some fire. Go Chicken Go. KC got a chicken spot called Go Chicken Go. Boy, that's some good ass chicken. Minus they got this shit called G sauce. It's like salsa for chicken. That shit weird. Hey, man, we back in this Mickey Ficky thing.
Let's do it.
We had to drop that triple loop, man. Hurts the love, man. Shout out my nigga B Ken, because I feel his sentiment over this concert. Fuck emos. Emos is the death. I told people SCA got so much anger because niggas is out here eating the square beyond compare. Because
hey man, y'all can get off
that shit, you got 36 seconds to eat the whole pizza, or it's gonna fixate itself and melt to the fucking box. Now you don't know if you cutting pizza or cardboard.
No, the only cardboard piece is Domino's.
I don't know what happened over the year. Domino's used to be up when I was in high school. They used to serve Domino's pizza of the upper echelon. Like, it was great pizza back in the day. I'm like, I don't know who bought it and switched up the recipe, but that shit tastes like it's just like buying Prairie Farms juice. Bree bought some the other. Her daddy came over there and bought some. She brought some the other. I was drinking the orange one, and I told her, I took a sip. I said, it tastes like poverty. Like, Prairie, if you out here drinking Prairie Farm juice, it's like if you ever want to humble yourself, get a good taste of poor, drink Prairie Farm juice, bro. Prairie Farm juice tastes like destitution. That shit is so fucking poor. Like, I was like, Sable, I had me buying these bitches, drinking around the little half gallon. We ain't grow up on that shit. We ain't had no Prairie Farm juice. I ain't get Prairie Farm juice. I came to Jeff. I bought that shit, and that was cool. Then now drinking, I'm like, damn, bro, this shit worse than Kool-Aid. Like,
it is horrible.
I don't know what the taste that it leaves. I'm like, what? And I was like, the only thing I could think of, it has to be poverty. That taste when you drink, you go, poor. That's the P-O and the O-R that's smacking your lips together. Because, bro, that shit be fucking trite. But it's like my mom used to see the Tracy Morgan show. Used to have that little black boy in there that never grew to be real tall. My mom used to always say, he's so ugly, he cute. Like, and I'm taking that phrase for everything. The juice so nasty that it's okay. It's like, you know what? This juice, I feel like it needs to be paired with a good syrup or sugar sandwich or motherfucking some ramen noodles without the sauce packets. Like, you just got
the sauce packet, but you can add shit else too.
Oh no, with the Prairie Farm juice, it's feel like that's the pairing. Like, niggas who drink number Prairie Farm juice just eat the raw noodles. They don't cook them. They eat them like chips. I used to think all the kids that did that shit, I was like, y'all gonna grow up to be fucking serial killers.
Like, she would open the packet and just break it
eat
up.
Them bitches. I'm like, girl, you know them bitches is 10 cents a pack. Dude, when I got older, I was like, y'all know we probably shouldn't have been eating that shit. That shit was 10 cents a pack. 10 cents. You could buy 10 for $1. Yep. Can't do that shit now, man. Hurts to love. Man. And speaking of hurt love, this nigga Usher is exactly the menace they portrayed him to be in the Boondocks, which, for those who don't know, that was a true story. The man who is a writer on the Boondocks said that happened. They was at a restaurant. Him and his ex-wife was at a restaurant, and they was eating, and Usher walked in.
Sarah Smile is a real story?
Oh, that's a real story.
Wow.
He's supposed to play dude. His ex-wife is based off of their story. They was in the restaurant. Usher came in. She got all giddy at the table. He said they got up to leave. He turned around. She over at Usher's table talking, trying to get a picture, autograph, all that shit. So when I heard that, the shit just made the story that much funnier. It was just like, when I saw that the shit came out from her baby daddy, I knew that clip was soon finna show up, because you can't associate Usher without that Boondocks episode.
Man. What up, bro?
What up, Square? Brother Jim Dandy. But for those who wonder why we bringing up Usher, this scoundrel of a nigga, after the Keke Palmer shit, he got a new music video finna drop, and it's probably that song I'll be hearing on the radio.
I think it's called Boyfriend. Oh no, you
do you got a video for that song? I
don't know if it's for that song, or I don't know what the.
I don't know this track.
I don't know the track.
I guess we can look it up.
I thought somebody said it was called Boyfriend.
Let's see. Usher new video. Look, Boyfriend just popped up. Say 5 days ago. Yep, that's what it is. Y'all. I guess we can see a snippet of this, because before they get us for it, I need to see this shit. I'm gonna show y'all. I ain't gonna play it. The people listening, y'all ain't gonna be able to hear that shit. But we got to get a snippet of this, because Keke Palmer is in the Usher video, y'all. After all that lets me know Usher went balls deep in Keke Palmer. Because Keke looking good. Keke done got thick after the little baby. Keke looking like a motherfucker.
Somebody say that your boyfriend's looking for me. Ooh, that's cool.
The fucking disrespect. Let's just say tomorrow. That shit dropped. So that was 5 days ago. So the video got to be that's enough for me. I don't need to see and or hear nothing else. Usher, somebody said your boyfriend is looking. Hey, Keke baby daddy. It's on site at this point, bro. At this point, it ain't even about Keke. You fucking playing with me, nigga, and putting her in the video. You just digging up that shit died down. We got all over the think pieces from it and all that shit.
Hey, he said Usher done dropped that classic.
Look,
on
he dropped that. I call it the Supreme Peen. Because anytime, oh my God, that nigga, like, why would you do that? Like, soon as I'd have seen that boy Keke walk in the house, I don't put my hands on women, but Keke would have got hemmed up. She'd have walked out like, bitch, you got me fucked up. What you mean? Keep playing with me. Keep motherfucking playing with me. He gonna make Keke a single mama. I hope don't. I hope he don't.
Hey, he definitely swung at the.
I mean, bruh. He Cuba good in that bitch. Like, I can't believe. Like, you talk about the audacity of a nigga. The audacity and the clip, the trailer you want to put out is short as hell. You want to literally show Keke for fucking 30 seconds of it for you to pop up with your chest out and you to walk through with that. You don't have to call a leather jacket on again for you to say, I heard your boyfriend was looking for me.
Hey.
I hope he catch that nigga in traffic. Usher got a whole wife that we don't even be knowing. I don't even know. Usher's married. Usher is fucking married.
I didn't know he got remarried. I didn't know he got married a second time.
Usher is, let's find this out. Who is this heifer? Her name is Grace. No, he got married twice. No, he ain't with him. Well, he was married to Tamika Foster for 2 years, then Grace Henry for 3 years. Who is Usher current? Well, maybe he ain't married. He's in a relationship with somebody named Jennifer Gooch.
Oh, he's married.
The Gooch.
He didn't got him a white girl.
Yes, she got to be of some. But the funny part is when you click on the picture, it's him and Chili. And it said he shared 2 children with Shorty. Goddamn, Usher, you done been. Damn, Ush. And then you was out here fucking on the same girl. I want to know who the girl was. Because we know who Kelly was fucking with. Ush, you got to stay far away from that. But I need Keke Palmer baby daddy to beat that nigga up because he fucking playing in his face at this point. Don't disrespect me like that, bro. So, the next topic, I don't know if you've heard about.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about
it. If those who have watched this movie heard the story, The Blind Side, the story of Michael Orr.
Yeah.
He said, them white folks lying.
Well, I will have to admit, from day one, he said that's not how it really happened. From day one, because he was still actively playing in the NFL when the movie came out. And he said that's not.
So I could, and now when I found an article from the white man too, talking about it on some like pretty much like, damn, I can't believe he would say that. He said the only thing that isn't as a reality to what the video is, he didn't adopt him.
Right.
The conservatorship shit, he said, they said that was the only way they can make him a legal part of the family because you can't adopt somebody over 18.
Right.
So for him to be in a legal part, and they was like when they went to the courthouse for it, Michael Orr, real mama came and all that shit to sign the paper. So I'm like, if that part is true, it's like, damn, bro, you kind of knew.
I think it was more of this movie went crazy. You know what I'm saying? They said the movie made $300 million.
Yeah, but they not gonna get it.
Well, they got plenty.
From what he said, they got enough to where everybody, including Michael Orr, got $14K. He said, but they ain't get. He said he got bread because he on fast food chains and just sold them all. He got 200 mil from selling a chain of fast food.
Well,
he
did have a bunch of fast food. Even in
he sold the chains of fast food. That's where he got 200 mil from. But he was like that. Of course, you gonna sell your store. They gonna give you some bread, but that 300 mil ain't finna go to you. Yeah. That shit gonna go to the creators of this shit to recoup the money they spent, then divvy out the rest of it.
But you know what's crazy though is that there's that scene with the NCAA lady, and she was right this whole time.
Oh no, yeah,
like she
that
was
part.
Right, she was right the whole time. Like,
and that's probably some shit. That part they probably really heard that shit. My thing is, I mean, I just don't want it to be no. I mean, I always tell people wrong. I'm on Michael Orr's side. You black, they white. It's your word versus theirs. The stories of each side. It's like it's real. Like you read each story, you be like, well, I mean, what they saying don't sound too crazy. I'm like, you can't adopt no grown ass nigga. And if your mama was there, shit, your mama signed off on that too.
So I just got a message that somebody had COVID with the concert. That's why they canceled it. Somebody had COVID.
And that was crazy. COVID only 24-hour virus, man. We went from 14 days mandatory paid.
But shit, I know they say that shit on the rise again. So
man, keep that shit. Keep y'all Ebola to yourself. I don't need no COVID.
Hey man, but Michael Orr, man, I really hope you're not doing this because you broke.
Because I'm like, you wasn't no star in the league, so I know you wasn't making but practice squad money a lot of the time.
No, at one point in time, he was like,
he was
paid lineman for the Ravens. At one point in
time, let's see how much money this nigga done made. How much money did Michael Orr? Look, niggas done already looked this up after the story. Other than Orr was drafted at number 23 in 2009. Orr signed a 5-year, $13.8 million team in 2014. He signed, and that was with the Ravens. So following his draft selection, he only had $13.8 million from the Ravens for 5 years. So taxes, he got like 6. Yeah. And then in 2014, he signed a 4-year, $20 million contract with the Titans. So he'd have got 10, maybe 11. Depending on how they taxes work. I mean, more than the average nigga, you made enough money to not be broke. But also, rich niggas be lit. They live outside their means that first time. I'll hit rich. Y'all gonna know it. Like, I got a Quick Trip hot dog grill in the kitchen. Like, shit like that. Like, look, just little subtle shit. Like, I'm gonna have, like, 365 pairs of Air Force Ones. Because I'm wearing one a day. To the point where I don't have to buy a new. I'm not gonna throw them away. I've only worn them once, so unless they get fucked up, they're gonna be labeled 1 through 365. I'll just rotate them. So next January we'll be back at you. I'll fill in the blanks from there. Until I gotta keep doing it. But I wouldn't go buy me no motherfucking rent no house that costs me $30K a month. That's fucking stupid. Yeah. I don't care how much money I make. I don't need to live nowhere with $30K a month.
I wish, the problem is a lot of them make the mistake of they go buy these multi-million-dollar houses and forget. You gotta pay taxes on that shit every year.
Every fucking year. And your house, if your house ain't gaining value, it's depreciating. And then y'all be getting Rick Ross just bought a $35 million house in, I think, Miami or LA. I seen the pool view. I was like, this shit looks like Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I was like, y'all niggas, just pay off my student. Just give me a meal, like tax free. Right. I could pay off my student loans and still have a good 800,000. Wow, I'll cover them up. Man, I'm gonna be outside. But
let's do the rap again.
Yeah. R.I.P. to everybody. Man. It seemed like in the past 2-3 weeks, it's been a lot of people. I don't know, and I'll be telling folks, I don't know if it's because we getting older, that we at that age where people start dropping like flies, but it's not all old people dropping.
Yeah. And 50 years old is not.
It's not old.
It's not old.
And Magoo was my dude. Like, I just read people tried to clown him on Twitter maybe some months back, trying to talk about his verse on Up Junks the Boogie. Talk about like it was like hindsight, that shit was weak. I'm like, what? Magoo Magoo voice was weak. He had a goofy ass voice. Like, should no grown man sound like that voice. But lyrically, Magoo went in on that shit. Up Junks the Boogie.
And you gotta understand, for the artist he was around, like, shit, you around Missy and Tim, like, you gonna rap like
and
them.
The crazy part is like he ain't, but that's how you know he ain't had because everybody else that was around him had a sustainable career.
Yeah.
I mean, minus Aaliyah, and that's only because Aaliyah is probably one of my biggest what ifs. I wonder, like, because you always hear people like, if Aaliyah was out, Beyonce wouldn't be there. I'm
They
like,
was out at the same time.
exactly. Except only thing Beyonce was a group artist. She had just went into solo.
She just went solo, and then, but by the time she just went solo, and Aaliyah was more active.
Yeah.
You know, early 2000s, right? You know, 2000 when 99 2000, she had gotten to acting like without those movies, she didn't the soundtracks, you know, but
True.
And don't get me wrong, her song, that last album was good, but you know, I think we looked at it differently because the fact that because she died.
And that's all it is. I remember where that was one of them. I remember where I was there. Yeah. I was coming home from North Carolina, finna go into 6th grade, maybe. She died in what, 2000?
2001.
2001. So I was going in the 7th grade. Or something. So I was going in the 8th grade.
Shit, I was a sophomore.
No, I was going in 7th grade.
I was a sophomore in college.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I was going to 7th grade because I went to high school 03.
Because I want to say she died the same year of 9/11.
Yeah, about a couple weeks apart. Man, I remember like Big Pun, when he died, I was in middle school because I was sitting in front of my TV. I used to watch MTV News in the morning before at middle school. I started at 9. Bus ain't come till like 8 something. So I ain't leave the house till like 8. I'm sitting there watching MTV News on the floor in my room and seeing the ticker come across. And the breaking news, Big Pun has passed away. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, Big Pun. Shit, Lisa Left Eye Lopez died way too soon.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, Keno just said Aaliyah died 3 weeks before 9/11.
Yep. There's a lot of people. There's a lot. Like I remember I was working at one of the Capitol buildings, one of these state buildings in Jeff City. Me and Chicago cleaning floors. Like we was part of the sanitation company, so we was doing trash. And I remember we was in there. I had left my floor and found him when Michael Jackson died. Mm-hmm. I was like, bro, you know Michael Jackson just died, bro. We was in there like, not Mr. Beat It, like the fuck. Like
I had the crazy thing about it, the day before he died, my daughter, my oldest daughter, was wanted to watch This Is It. So we watched This Is It together the day before. Mm-hmm. He died the next day. She cried, boy, and she was only like, what, maybe 5. She died like she had known Michael all her life.
Boo-hoo.
Like, I was just sitting there like, I remember watching the funeral and she just sitting there. You'd have thought she lost her best friend.
That's how it be when you get that emotional attachment to somebody. Like I remember when I was coming home from Aurora to the Lou when Nipsey died. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, damn, Nipsey got shot. 30 minutes later down the street, Nipsey Hussle has passed away. I'm like, damn. It's just I
remember when Pac got shot. When Tupac got shot,
I remember him.
Freshman in high school.
I was 6.
Man, I was a freshman in high school. I was actually on my way to I was a freshman. I was on my way to a varsity football game. And they said it that evening. I was like, damn.
Pac got shot.
Yeah, your boy.
That ain't my nigga. This nigga.
Man, that orange motherfucker didn't got it.
Chester. El Chito.
But this one he got a Rico. It's like a Rico.
Yeah, I hope they lock his ass the fuck up. Man. Keno said he was in 4th grade when Pac got shot. Damn, y'all proving the fact that God damn, nigga, I wasn't even in school. I was in like kindergarten, Miss Scudamore class type shit. But yeah, Trump. We'll see. With Trump, man, that nigga gonna get out of jail free cards than anybody. It ain't looking too good though. I hope they lock his ass up.
And with Georgia, they getting the crew. Like they got damn
look,
and all them.
Georgia out here wrapping niggas up with these Ricos. I hope he in a cell with Young Thug. I hope it happens. Send him to Clay Cole.
Hey, the fact that he got 4 indictments on him, you got 4 felonies. You got felonies in 4 different places. And your ass still walking the streets.
White
niggas locked up because they ain't pay that seatbelt.
White privilege, boy. Look, oh man, I was listening to my car got Siri radio. Hopefully somebody paying it because it was used car.
You probably get it for the first couple months.
I mean, they usually don't do it on the used.
Oh no, they do it on
shit. I'm gonna rock with it till they tell me otherwise. I'm listening to Rude Jew. I had to turn it off because he was pissing me the fuck off. Some black man was on there talking about shit and with white privilege. And then Rude, like pretty much talk about the white privilege of how when the crack epidemic was around, oh, let's lock all these niggas up. We locking crackheads up like they was the dealers because they won't tell you who the dealer is. where y'all pumping the drugs to the dealers,
Facts.
but then it's an opioid crisis.
Yeah.
It's not an epidemic, it's a crisis. Oh, we need to get them help. 8:30. No, it's 8:30 to 10. No, you couldn't have. No, you on light skinned people time. Because I just figured you wasn't coming. I mean, we're still talking. We're still alive on the air at the. Yeah. I don't know. You showed up at 8:30 last time. Yeah, girl. I mean, we've done this shit for an hour and a half.
We outside then.
Look, we out here. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Is that church ain't got no wheels on?
No, sir.
No, she
Well,
just
I'm
knocked
so
them.
sorry. I figured that. I was like, why these hoes ain't taking me back?
Yeah, opposite. I ain't with no text.
I'll
check my phone.
We was live on the show.
She was watching.
Hey,
Is it so it's over at 9:30?
No, it's at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Well, it's actually 8:30 until I feel like locking the door because we got the keys.
Until when? Until 6 p.m.?
Until I feel like locking the door.
Oh shit! All right,
So
y'all.
y'all, we got a special guest.
Thank you.
I was trying to.
Not this chrome wood.
She pulled it. I'm hollering. I give y'all send her the link. Send her the link.
They didn't give it back.
Let her pop in for.
They never took it back.
Well,
I got it first floor if you need it.
Well, they don't see you on here, so don't tell them that.
I'm talking like they can hear me.
They oh no, I don't think they can hear you yet. I'm gonna push both of these. I don't know. Now they can hear you. They can't see you, but the people that's listening on the I guess we'll give her. You get 2 entrances. You get a little clap. You get a little clap. But the one we were supposed to do when you walked in, when you were supposed to walk in, we was going. You get the big boos.
Whoa!
The
I'm
boos.
so mad.
Yeah.
I figured that. I was like, why do I think?
Well, I'm glad to know that you thought.
Right, AD?
I'm glad you thought it was because it was a misconstruity of time versus.
Because I feel like I done been all over the place. The last one time I came.
I don't know. You literally just get on Broadway and go straight down and motherfucker. It's gonna take you right over there.
Don't make me feel.
I mean, maybe because I work around the corner, so I know exactly. And I was doing this shit here for Alice before this time around. But yeah,
come on, let's do it like this. Let's do this quicker.
Well, yeah, you just texted to her. She said do it like that. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, he gonna send. Well, no, I gotta send you the link.
We outside there.
Okay. Well, we gonna see what time we leave here. Got Pete. You old. I'm probably the youngest person in here. I think.
You said what?
You're probably the youngest person in here.
Yeah.
You are.
So
Oh, no.
We outside. I feel like I wasted my time now.
I'm hollering.
How old are you?
32.
Never mind. I'm not the youngest
How old
person.
are you?
I'm 34.
How old are you?
Who, me? Mm-hmm. Shit, I'm about to be 41.
Yeah. He old. He didn't He at the unk phase of life.
Who I texted I was gonna be here at 10. I'm still on this because I feel bad. Why you ain't
But I was talking. I was talking.
Yeah, I mean by that time it was aligned with it was like 9:30, so it's like her at 10. It'd be like that.
Wait, look, you on there now?
You on there? Well, yeah, you ain't in the backstage. Yeah. Y'all, we doing a little rambling because we waiting. Oh look, what's some other? We can bring it.
Just click that link.
Yeah, click your shit. No, it should be on your text. You send it to me, dude. Oh, I just saw your text. I know it's recording. Oh yeah, I know we on this thing. We still gotta figure it out. Shit happen. We hour in there. We hour 34. What's the longest episode we ever did?
No, because it's gonna come from Nico.
Oh, that's why you stopped doing it. I was supposed to do it. My bad. Play as fuck up.
We playing some music right now.
Yeah. We're gonna play some what music we supposed to play? What you want to hear? Because I would have to find it.
Play that Witch Doctor again.
That Witch Doctor. We're gonna do a little another quick commercial break.
It's practice. How you gonna ask me? And then play.
What was it?
I didn't even answer. I want to hear that motherfucking
Her.
baby come down.
I don't even know what the hell it is.
I know the song you're talking about. I just don't know the name. I would have. I'm the type of nigga that type in the few words I know of the song. It'll help me find what I'm looking for on Google. While we look for the song that she wants to hear, we're gonna play this quick commercial break. Ethnic Ishimore, episode 5. Through it all. Redo it. And know what's crazy? We did. We had to restart it and we started over again. No, we
because it was Facebook was tripping, so we had to restart the show.
I'm finna send it to you. You good? I just saw your text now. No, there's somebody from here. I'll just send it to you. It should have came. Oh, it just went through on my. I forgot. This hooked up to what? 8:30 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time.
8:30
We go 8:30 to 10.
And it's really 8:30 until we stop talking. Because I got the key to the building. So it used to be 10 exactly. It used to be 1 hour.
So to feel it, we're just gonna ask her what's on her mind, and then we'll do rapid fire.
Yeah. It happens.
So when we come back.
Hell, this same thing happened. Well, he was out of town. So last week, he showed up the last 15 minutes of the show.
I got here at like 9:30 last week. I came straight from the airport.
How did that go? Like, transition, walked in?
Yeah. I do this shit. I just talk. I did the whole episode by myself till he got here.
Because the radio station record. Like, they record everything.
Oh,
Not
no.
live.
Oh, no.
I don't know if that was.
It depends on the morning be live.
That's it.
Yeah, I feel me.
Princess Storm don't be live.
No, I know it's a delay to it because when I'm called, she be off the phone. I don't want tickets. I talk to her, and then she come back.
She live?
Yeah, the main shows are live.
I'm talking about the morning show. I'm talking about
Yeah, Princess Storm live 3 to 7. They live on the.
everybody else must record it.
Yeah, they live on the air.
I guess the little long recording.
Probably so, but when you got an actual show like her, Shay Bay, the morning show, them all actually. Yeah, once you go in the studio, I'll see you.
Girl, boy.
Neither one of them showed up.
And neither one.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
He only show up in the beginning because he owned it. I got a key to here.
Why is this echo?
Because your phone need to be turned down. Yeah, he don't show up because I know what to do. So I set everything up myself and do it. Little razzle dazzle. Over. I already been here for 2 hours. I'll show up early to set up and just relax. I need to start I'll be trying to get here at 7:30 so I can just set up and then chill for the last 30 minutes. Here we go. You are, say something. Welcome back. Episode 5 of Ethnic Ishimore. No, your mic's supposed to be muted on there because it'll get a feedback sound. But they can hear you because it plays, mine's is open. When you talk through the mic, everybody can hear you. So, as y'all see, we got Big Lex in the building. Only a little CP time. Just a smidgen.
She on light skin time.
That's yeah. CP is like 20 to 35. Light skinned is like.
Why do you want to look on her?
I do the same thing. No, I do the same thing. When people be here interviewing, I'll be looking at their ass through here like I'm watching the show.
Look at y'all so.
Yeah, so you definitely
you the first time you came here, you were here at 8:30?
Yeah.
You actually came before 8:30?
Yeah, you did.
You were on time?
Actually, she came right at 8:30.
Right at 8:30. So you were like almost CP time? This time you were like on high
on
yellow
light- she's-
hour?
She's on light skin time.
High yellow hour.
Like how? I do have a question.
What was
I have a
that?
question.
Did you just what? You got heartburn what?
I have
Were
a
you
question.
laughing?
Heartburn
Yeah.
sucks too.
It do.
Bro,
Hey, Maria made
Question, man.
Maria made some lasagna the other night, and I woke up with that shit. I was
nah,
like,
bro.
Yeah.
I had
What's
first.
your question?
how many unread text messages you got?
Hell,
Easy, because once I pick up my phone, that's when I check it.
hellas.
2, 3.
Okay, that's good.
4.
I expected like,
And I'm not
300,
gonna keep scrolling
400.
because the rest don't count.
well, if you're on the iPhone, it should just tell you at the. Don't it just tell you at
Do
the
it tell
top?
you
Go
where?
back to the home screen.
If you go to the home screen, it tell you in the bubble.
Ooh, this auntie coming out. What?
If you the home screen, usually.
Oh,
Do you still got the one where you got to push the button?
Oh, 33.
Okay. She was like, I didn't even know they could do that.
Very light skin. That's a very light
It's just
skin.
like when people find out that the clock on there is actually telling the right time and spinning at the current, like the second hand is going all of that. We'll give you a whole Apple tutorial if you need it. I got you.
Really?
Yeah, I do a little tech stuff on the side.
You too?
Yeah,
I've been with Apple for a long time.
They was talking about my motherfucking phone, but
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I got them apples.
Yeah, well, I mean, my school issue, I got
Yeah,
a Dell.
I
I got a
use
touch
my
screen
school-
Dell.
I use my school issue laptop, but shit, this for the
I don't. In case I click on something. I mean, you can't get on shit on there.
Yeah.
Ours, they got it set up because of them kids was taking them home and turned up on them bitches at night. Everything electronic, they got it set up and shut off at 4:30.
Oh wow.
So they take them iPads home, can't do none of that. They can't do nothing unless they got theirs is probably set to like maybe like 7.
Mm.
But they could go in at one time, see a kid on there. Boom. If a kid get on something, like if a kid get on something crazy,
Yeah.
it'll instantly get them an alert. If they get on Facebook, Instagram, anything, it send them an alert. After so many of them, they gotta have a meeting with the kid and their parent about what they doing. They don't put so much technology on that shit. Because we had one little boy. Ours, we got 2 types of iPads. You got the one without the black strip on the back. That's the one that need Wi-Fi. If you got the black strip, it got the LTE. It should come with a phone number and everything. They gotta hide the phone number so the kid can't find it on there, or they'll start using it as FaceTime and all of that. But man, them kids found out about that black strip shit. So they be in school turning the Wi-Fi off and still be able to on a tablet. Boy, they was at the crib. Boy, we found one of them little boy. He done signed up on so many freaky websites. Then he got an email address with all the spam.
Do you have? And you?
0. I read mine.
Yeah.
Or I just delete them. Like I never understood. Like Bree shit at like 3 something. I seen somebody at like 2,000. I'm like, bro, who the hell is that all spam? Who the hell is texting you that you not reading 2,000 messages? That's an email.
Yeah.
That's how my email. Well, my shit ain't unread, but except the ones I don't use.
See, I'm one of those people. I hate.
I got like OCD. Yeah, I got the OCD of seeing that red bubble with all that shit. I'm like, oh, that shit gotta
I
go.
don't like it either. That's why I said 33. It's been surpassed that.
33 is
Oh,
high.
I'm not
Oh
surprised.
no, I highly believe you got
I'm not
33.
surprised.
It's probably been 3,300 at one point. I could believe it. That's
So
how
what's up with Big Lex? Like, what you been on?
Okay, so nothing,
that was deep.
but something.
Deeper.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of nothing, but it be something. I am so much of I'm doing a lot.
I feel
I
that.
seen like folks was on the boat and shit. You know what I'm saying? They was out here on yachts and
She
shit.
be on that boat like
Take me on the boat.
she be on that boat doing that old school shake where they used to be leaning forward and moving. I always want to know what that was called. That was my favorite twerk move from back in the day. Okay,
Just 'cause they
take
made
it
the
out
whole
there.
song
No,
with
she
this
singing Drake.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Man, she singing rescue, come and let's go
What is
rescue
it
me.
called? Rescue.
Search and rescue.
Mhm.
It's called search and rescue. You know,
What's in the cup today?
Friend.
light skin juice.
Huh? Light skin juice. Is what?
Coffee, keep me up.
It's coffee.
Yeah.
But y'all,
Tea.
I can't drink coffee.
It's tea.
I don't know how people drink something you know gonna fuck your stomach up.
It's tea. It's raspberry tea because I know y'all like.
But how you get coffee? Hell, we wouldn't have known no way. That big ass
Right.
cup. We'd have to stand up and
What Lil Wayne say?
what's in my cup is in my cup, and he had a whole other spirit. Pretty much, in short, the shit that he was drinking on better behooved his rap style and his skills.
Mhm.
It made him the more illustrious MC in which you know today. I like breaking down ghetto things in white people layman terms. It's really fun. I do it when I troll white people. That's a pastime of mine. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do. I'll do it till they call me nigga. Then I stop. Oh, I have a blast. I'll go to that point, and I'm like, thank you. I just want to see if I can make it in, man. Have a blessed rest of your day. Now
and then you walk away.
Yeah, and then I just leave the comments. Then they start sending me all these messages. Then you get the inboxes that I don't find out for 5 days because it's in your special inbox that you didn't know about.
And then message requests inbox be something else.
Boy, I know.
Ooh, I know that yours is hefty.
No, that's not.
You fine side out, man.
No, I'm not. Nobody wants
Mine's
to.
usually be spam, random video requests from. I hate shooting videos sometimes, bro. I get these hood niggas be hitting me up. They have the vision of what they favorite rapper music video and the budget of a nigga that live at the budget end. It's like, bro, you can't want a video. They be like, bro, it's a dude named Cole Bennett shooting it. Bro, I want a video like Cole Bennett. I'm like, you know that nigga charge 25 bands? You got 25 bands? We can get you a Cole Bennett video. You got 2 bands?
What the hell?
Yeah, it's a fly. It ain't come in till you can.
Listen,
wasn't nothing moving around. No, there's them fruit flies and gnats. I just told them what it needed to buy. We have fruit flies because in my cabinet, you got that's where you put all the grocery bags.
Mm-hmm.
A sack of potatoes, a small one, must have got hidden under all of them, stacking grocery bags. And I opened it up, I'm like, I kept smelling this weird. So I'm like, what the fuck is that? Look at our brother to the point where like the potatoes was leaking out water, but that shit brought fruit flies.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that shit was deep in the crew. Like it's like I don't know how many of them it was.
Where were they stored?
Like they came out the cabinet, then it went through like the kitchen. Now they flying through the house because the kitchen and the living room open.
Yeah.
So it's flying everywhere, and I'm like, it could only been 2, but if like you see them saying 2 every 3 minutes, it'll make you think like it's 50 of them. But like you can see, it's just like seeing a bunch of gnats outside. It could really only be like 10 gnats, but it make you feel like it's 100 of them because they keep flying past you. Shit was worse, but I found this little shit on Amazon that we bought. Bro, like you hook it on the door a little thing.
Yeah.
It got some type of, it don't spray out nothing. It got some, it looked like a Glade plug-in type thing, like the old school one where you can see the shit, not the liquid. Man, they say it's supposed to instant, bro. I put that shit up on Thursday. By Friday night, I ain't seen another motherfucker. And that shit was a month ago. I ain't seen another one since then. They instantly, well, we gonna clap for that because she brought that clap in.
I have the problem as well.
I'll send you the link.
It's not a lot like that. Like because my house be clean.
No, that's
not saying your house.
No, that's the thing is my house be clean.
What was it last? We came back from Paris. I didn't take the trash. Not the outside trash.
The inside one.
I didn't take it down. I didn't take it down to the curb. So it was sitting outside for a week. So we came home. I'm like, Friday. I think it was Friday. We sitting down and AJ like, Dad, I just killed a fly. I was like, okay, you killed a fly. You go in and out the front and back door. He's like, but I think it's another fly in my room. I'm like, damn, 2 flies?
Once you get past that one fly, you brought a cousin in here? Okay, we gotta check this out.
But you made a good point though. Like, it's probably the same one.
No, honestly, it could be 2. But what they do is they'll mate and start having more of them. Then you get the little freak. You got the little freaky fruit fly, Miss Freaky Fruit Fly. They get freaky and they mate, and then you start getting hellas of them motherfuckers. I'm gonna send you the link to the thing. But you can buy one, $10. $10. Hang it on somewhere in the area. You'll never see that shit again.
You keep the rest. Like it's both parts.
Because then it's like poison. You ain't supposed to transport it. Yeah, it's like a poison thing I'm trying to best behoove your home. But if you're not looking to embetter your living situation, then I can't help you. Can't do it. I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. Can't do it. I feel like that's one of the most. I feel like when the first person who brought that up was real player about it.
I need that money back guarantee. Shit.
No,
don't worry.
Listen,
I need my money back.
It's Amazon. Amazon will replace and refund you for any goddamn thing. I used to work there. I got hella Amazon packages when I was doing Flex that just ended up in my backseat, but I'll never get nothing good. I got some batteries one time.
You know what's crazy? When I was in Paris, man, have you ever heard of an Amazon Fresh store?
Yeah. It's green and white. It's green and white. It's literally an Amazon grocery store.
Yeah, I went to Amazon Fresh in London, and man,
I got them in Chicago.
I was tripping. They was like, oh yeah, you just sign in with your Amazon account, walk through, and there's like nobody working there. So they have like these little sensors. So if you pick up a bag of chips, it recognizes that you picked up a bag of chips. And when you leave the Amazon store, you get a notification that's your receipt.
That's cool.
I was like, this
shit, they got the little store.
ever.
You could the chippy and you put your hand over them up like a debit card. Listen, mine go instantly boop boop. You ain't got nothing on your hand. I'm like, I ain't know. I'm like, hold on, let me put a couple dollars in my hand.
Not nice. You don't be giving your time.
Well, you gotta go to church to get your tithes. My tithes was buying the pastor a Benz and paying for them illustrious kids he had.
Shoot.
That's another story for another day.
Yeah.
I'll pray for him.
I don't want to be there that day.
Yeah,
my friend in her church,
Yeah,
his daughter, the pastor's daughter went to Spelman. I said, Spelman don't give scholarship money.
What?
So you definitely didn't pay for it.
Yeah, you ain't he live behind the Popeyes on the east side. If you knew where the Popeyes on the east side where I grew up at, and it was 3 Benzes in the car, oh no, it ain't your regular job.
Yeah.
You in here putting more on people than just your hands. Because I found out about 2 kids that was older than me that had been in church the whole time. Another topic for another day. I ain't gonna get into that because I'm still cool with his granddaughter.
So I think we should hit this rapid fire because I looked up. It's 10:30.
It is.
We're gonna hit the rapid fire. I'm gonna hit Big Lex though because
what's rapid fire?
Study long, study wrong, like damn spades.
What is that? Did I play that the last time?
You did.
And what was that consist of?
We're gonna ask you random questions. There's not gonna be what's on this paper because they were geared toward the guest.
Yeah.
But we're gonna They did not. Well, we knew about it.
Both guests. Shout out to both guests. At least they told us that something came.
One had a family emergency. He had to go see something with his daughter in KC.
And the other one, his business. It was a busy night, and he got a new girl working, so he couldn't get away.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
Rapid fire. You're just gonna ask some questions.
Who is your favorite music artist?
There you go, Drake.
Should have known that.
Real light-skinned
people stick together.
Real light-skinned shit.
Birds of a feather. Drake probably would have showed up at 10:30.
I've never seen Light on Light violence.
Light skins, I'm sticking in the next. They in a rush today. So
hold on. We're in a rush. Hold on.
I was late.
Hold on. Niggas is booing because we in a rush. Or you stuck in the Matrix. Because you showed up at a time and then walked through the door like, you know, niggas walk through like they not late. She walked through like, what's up? The time? It happens.
I had a feeling, but don't get it back. Don't go back in time.
Yeah, well, you brought it. You did bring it up.
Jamaica, and I'm about to go. I said
Finna is a word. I don't care what nobody say. I'm like, finna ain't a word. I'll be like, I'm still finna use it. I love it. I love hearing it in good professional settings. I hadn't heard that PD today. So as we finna do, I was like, we finna do it. Yep. Say that shit. Ain't nobody taking finna out of my shit.
Like I said, Jamaica and I'm going.
Me too.
So for a wedding.
When you go to Jamaica for a wedding, I'm sure you're gonna have fun.
I'm going to Jamaica to kick it.
Are you going to a resort, or where where resort you going to?
No.
I'm just finna stay there. I'm finna buy me one of them hats that come with the locks in that bitch, and I'm finna start trapping.
Huh? You gonna buy a hat that come with locks?
Yeah, you don't never see them Jamaican hats that come with the fake locks.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought.
Not like I'm really trying to install real locks in my hair. I know those days are sailed. Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Hey, wait, look.
I start trapping.
I was bald, and then I was like, let me grow this shit out.
Yeah, but you cut your hair bald. Yeah, it's different when life is lifing. But I just want to go there, buy one of them hats, and then I'm just gonna become a weed man on the beach. Just live my life. Okay, roll your eyes. I don't know, but when they come and you see me looking for weed, I'm gonna say, you remember that time on August 15th when you rolled your eyes when I said this was gonna be my profession, and now I'm the trap guy of Jamaica? I want you to keep that same energy.
The devil He's not welcome
here. Oh, my mama.
Where does that come from?
Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because 3 shouldn't have been made. Yeah,
Bad
3.
Boys 2.
Bad Boys, was it 3 Bad Boys for life?
That's a quote I don't.
I don't remember. That's when they was in the house shooting at them Jamaican niggas behind that wall. And they just, the devil is not welcome here.
Oh!
I was like, you don't
Was it
remember.
the light skin with dread?
Yep.
You don't like skin.
She was like, that was my cousin.
That
That was my first cousin. I knew him. His name was Earl.
Question.
Who's the most influential person in your life? That wasn't supposed to be all, man.
Daughter.
Oh, she could be influential to your life.
I wonder what you were like before you became a mom.
What she was like as a kid?
Yeah.
Does your daughter got the personality you have? Oh, y'all probably just being there turned up for no reason.
No apparent reason.
My son got the same personality.
If I turn up, she's
Yeah.
like,
My
she's
son,
just waiting on me to turn up.
my son half my person. He's like, he got both of my personalities. Well, no, I got 2 of them. He only got 1. He the antisocial, unless he get in his element.
Yeah, my daughter kind. She's very kind.
Oh, mine too.
Oh yeah, my son is super nice to everybody, and he kind of has that.
So are you.
He kind of has that. Dad, don't go left. Like one day he saw me snap, and he's like, "No, Dad, no." I was like,
So I'll just be like,
"Hey, it is what it is." Like,
it
it takes a lot to get me in a rage, and once I'm in a rage, it's over. So he was like, "No."
My son
Dad,
voice deep.
no.
That shit started still fucking me up.
Oh yeah.
He be like, Dad. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is you talking to?
Yeah.
Take
She
that up out your
influences
shit.
me.
That's
She
what's
influences
up.
me to be kind
What
and
about
do right.
What about you, Nico? Who's your most influential?
Ooh.
One of them, you.
Right on.
Reason I was accepting to get into education. Yeah, I never thought about the shit before, but being around you, seeing how you liked it, I was like, and when the opportunity presented itself, I was like, I could do that shit, and did it. I would go with that.
For me, I'm gonna have to go with my old man. I'm gonna have to go with my dad. You know, for me, the reason I'm an educator is because of him. You know, it's funny. We had the same damn. I've literally followed the same shit. Like he told me, he was like, my dad was my best man at my first wedding. So my dad was like, "Hey, here are the keys. I'll deal with the crowd. Get your ass out of here." But nah, I ain't listening. Wasted the next 10 years, except for the 3 good kids, but wasted the next 10 years. He told me, he was like, "Hey,
if I can get my 10 piece back from the relationship I was in,
man.
I love
Your
my
10 piece, them 10
yeah, I wasn't married, but it was on and off 10. That's the longest one I've been.
High school.
But I'll be looking at something like, boy, I like you. But if I gotta give you back, bro, I would have did it. I'm like, yeah, you initially want to hear about mine.
I'm more surprised that you guys say that it's your parents influence you.
My still to this day, like my old man still is very influential.
My dad is influential. I get my humor and shit.
Yeah.
Like, my parents mad funny. Like both of them. Like, my dad was like, my mom was like, where you finna go? They got the relationship. My mom was like, where you finna go? And they were like, shit, go check my trap, see my hoes. And she be like, well, shit, tell them bitches, we need some groceries in this motherfucker. Like, so my parents been married for 36 years.
Hey man, we should have them on the show.
You talking? I'll be trying to get I'll try to get my mama to do so much shit. I tried to get her to do the karaoke show with me.
Yeah.
She would not do it. She was not getting in front of no camera to do shit. My dad, I got a karaoke show I do on YouTube. I haven't done it in like 2 years, but I'm finna bring it back. It's called Karaoke-ish and More. And we ride around, shoot the shit, and then we stop. And I got these microphones and all of this.
Say it again, you ride around.
Like, so we ride, when I say shoot the shit, meaning we talking. So depending on the person.
Like this.
No, like as in, I got a camera that's on the dashboard. Me and you are it's like having a driving conversation. We talking about different topics. Yeah, it's similar shows like that. And then we'll park and do a karaoke song. And then sometimes we'll pick up the, like, I'll record the whole conversation first, and I'll park and do the karaoke. But how the video come out, you're going to see conversation, karaoke, then
Do
the rest
they
of the
know
conversation.
what song they're about to play?
Yeah, they know the song they're going to pick. I let them pick the song.
You let them pick
And
the song?
they are the lead singer. I am your ad-lib artist. For today.
Nice. That's funny. So what if they don't have a song in mind? See, that would fuck me up.
Everybody got one
Everybody,
song.
I know I do. If you're a real true karaoke person, not even karaoke, but a singer.
Are you a
In the
karaoke
shower
person?
or whatever you are.
I am an R&B sensation in the
So I got
shower.
my songs. I'll be ready to go.
Give me your. If we a karaoke night, give me your song.
Here we go.
You get one.
J-Lo.
I can see that.
Waiting for tonight. No, I'm just kidding. The other one. Which one I do? I don't like the Waiting for Tonight one. That one hard as fuck. I did that
I know
on
the
Cruise.
word. I know the words.
That's why I sat back, because that one was hard. Waiting for tonight. Oh, it was so.
And you will be here in
It
my
was
heart.
so hard, but I jammed on it. So J-Lo, boom, that one. Number 2, Monica. So gone over you.
I can fuck with that
You.
I'm only good. If I get this,
Come
I know.
Yeah.
Monica. That's my favorite part.
There we go.
Silly of me. I don't know what voice that is in the back.
And one more, I got.
I'm an ad-lib
I
guy.
changed 5 to 3. And then my other little karaoke. I mean, I feel like I always go towards Khalees. Like Khalees.
Is she really dating Bill Murray?
I hate you so
Milkshake?
much right now.
No.
Milkshake?
Or,
No. Boss Thing.
Oh, I fucks with that song.
that's a,
I switched up the beat on the track.
Yeah.
That's right.
I heard her talk on the video one time recently, and I was like, Nas, I see why you dipped. Like, hear her talk, I was like, Nas is probably in the crib, like, I can't deal with this happening no
Anything
more.
Khalees, I be jamming to.
Khalees was a bop for
my
a minute.
very first song, "Get Along with You," is still my favorite song.
I hate you so much right
You ain't never
now.
heard-
She was so angry.
You ain't never heard "Get Along with You"?
I ain't never heard
Don't
that.
need no paper, don't need no pencil.
I'll probably have to hear it to know if I ain't never heard that. We have to look it up when we clock out.
Oh yeah, that mother was good.
Whitney Houston,
Not Whitney.
anything. Yeah.
You know, pre-crack Whitney. I love pre-crack
I
Whitney.
love Whitney, but I can't say
Pre and post crack Whitney wasn't too bad. Crack is whack. She was on coke. I used to say if Whitney is doing crack, she tripping because you got the money to do the abundance of coke you want to. Why you choose crack? All the drugs. You choose crack.
Hey, if you did karaoke, what would be your song?
Oh, thank you. Answer. I got a lot of songs.
It's Jamie Foxx.
Ooh,
I got 2 Jamie Foxx songs.
favorites.
I would either
He
do
one of
Can
my
I Take You
favorites.
Home
Can I take
or Do What It Do.
I'm gonna make it do what it do.
That's my favorite skate song. Shh. When I hear that song in the skating rink, it's like ain't nobody else in that bitch but me and the floor.
See, I'm a little.
It turned into a whole party in that hoe.
See, if I got karaoke, I got 2 songs I would do. Luther Vandross' "House Is Not a Home," and
Fucks with that one.
"Heaven" by Jamie Foxx.
I like Heaven. Jamie Foxx album. I just wish he would go on tour one time. That's some tickets out. Jamie Foxx or Outkast. I'll pay the price. I'll pay the ticket.
I'd pay.
Outkast, I'd
whatever.
give him my kidney to go see them perform, and it ain't gonna never happen.
Why not?
I don't know what the issue, what happened between them two. I don't know if it's like a beef.
I don't think it's really a beef. I think they just been grown apart.
Yeah, it's just like, we don't want to. But clearly,
Love me some of them.
clearly ain't nobody came to them with a bag to make them niggas. I need them niggas to come together like Floyd Henderson and was it Floyd? Well, then I do not know the Soul Men when they was. That's my favorite movie.
You talking about Floyd Henderson? That reminds
Floyd Henderson from Smart Guy.
I know. That's why.
It's Smart Guy. So what is
Because
Floyd?
where they come from?
What the fuck is
Doesn't mean
his name? Is
like
what are their
that.
names?
I
Is
don't know
Floyd?
them.
What they was called Marcus Henderson. It was Marcus Henderson. No, Marcus. I'm mad. I'm drawing a blank on these niggas' name.
Floyd and Lewis.
Lewis Hines and Floyd.
Henderson.
So Floyd Henderson, what's his name? Floyd Henderson, Lewis Hines, and then John Legend was Marcus.
But why we make the connection to the Smart Guy?
because that nigga was the only Floyd Henderson I've known until my mama. Marcus Hooks and the real. And when them niggas, I need niggas to come back together like Floyd Henderson and motherfucking Lewis Hines. That is my favorite fucking movie. When them niggas get the that's the
Bernie Mac joint.
last Bernie Mac and last Isaac Hayes. Anything. That was my shit, man.
All right, one more rapid fire, man. What you got?
One more. Then we outside. No, I'm just playing.
I don't know, man.
You coming home?
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food. I hate to say this. People gonna be like, pork chops.
I've not heard a nigga say they favorite food is pork chops.
The Chinese.
Pork chops are Chinese? Oh, okay. You was doing a level. I was like Chinese pork chops.
Seafood. What's your preference?
Should have known. I'm a shrimp nigga. Shrimp.
I can't keep doing it unless it's Red Lobster endless.
I can't eat crab legs unless it's king crab.
I don't like crab. You got to do too much. I don't like nothing. I got to do too much. That's
why I rock with king crab, because at least when you
do the work, you get a lot.
You done fighting them motherfuckers.
Y'all will see me in that motherfucking restaurant like, man, what the fuck? I thought that bitch on the side. I need this to break open in one time. I'm not finna keep going piece by piece.
I don't know how to do those.
What, king crab? I got some cutters.
He's a professional.
So pork chops is my go-to.
Pork chops so chunky, taste real good, and make your bathroom smell funky. Yeah. You never seen How High? You ain't never seen the movie How High?
Oh,
that's when Red Man Mama was in that room. That commercial, the commercial came on the TV. That's the song. Pork chops are chunky.
Why do you know that?
Because who doesn't know that part? He knew it.
He
started. You did it? What? Maybe because I smoke a lot of weed and I've been watching that movie since. You showed up when? I feel like she walked in the door 13 minutes later. 1 hour later.
Now I'm gonna be here like earlier than y'all now.
Oh, yeah, that worked.
I'm excited because I love this. Like, I'm excited for this and where this is gonna potentially do and grow to, and not to grow.
As y'all see,
you guys are already on the highest mountain. What I'm saying is, I'm excited about where this is
we can
going.
make it do what it do. And as y'all will see Big Lex.
Yeah.
So are we Big Lex now? Is that what we're gonna go with? So we gotta find out. Well, we gotta find out what the name. We gotta come up with the name.
Help me.
We gotta come up with the name. You gotta come up with your segment.
I'm about to come out with all of that.
Yeah. So
by tomorrow.
Yeah. Look, y'all see it. So we've been talking about getting the third on the show.
Now we are Oreo cookie.
That's why I'm gonna get a clap. So I was gonna wait till you say something so I can start. Okay.
Pause. Right. Not.
Okay, we're gonna clap. I hope you ain't hit nobody with them.
It was because I'm like congested right here. I got a table.
Okay. You punch like when them niggas be on that show, like put them up. That's how them niggas be them old ass fight games. Them niggas be fighting like this and shit. Push the button. Nigga wrist come out like
She look like Rock'em.
Put them up. Y'all got a joke for everything. I wouldn't put it past you.
You went to Riverview. We know you can fight.
Oh yeah, y'all bite, fight, y'all do it all over that motherfucker.
I
would. She said, "Don't let the freckles fool you." But y'all gonna see us more often.
Indeed.
Y'all will see.
Yeah.
So I think she's gonna bring a wonderful dynamic.
I think so.
To the show. You're bubbly. You're a lot more bubbly than us. Depending on my day, and depending on content of alcohol,
yeah,
I'm a little more bubbly. I drink a little bit of night. We used to get fucked up in here, but then after a while, you realize it's 4 hours. We've been this motherfucker talking for. I'm like, all right, I'm tired. But y'all gonna see great things, man. So next week we're gonna look forward to getting this outline. We have to create a group chat, And that way we can add you to our wonderful template.
Okay.
And you don't never have to send me the verbatim words of what you're going to put, just the name of whatever your segment is called, so that we can add it on there and when it's in there. So whatever that is. So y'all, we're gonna make sure y'all tap in next week. We got the homie Vanna from she's the CEO of the Hood Connect LLC. She got a podcast called the Hood Talks Podcast. She get out in the community, talk to people about things they need in their community and stuff of that nature. I just shot an event for her last Sunday, I think it was. I sent the video back, so I got some other videos added in the Michael Brown event. I gotta edit that video too. But y'all, it's gonna be some great things out here.
So tap in with us.
Make sure y'all here next week. It's your boy Nico the Great.
It's the Past Master.
There's big Lex for today until we figure out what the real names are gonna be. And we about this thing.
Yeah, boy, poppin'. That's from the neighborhood, cuz. Say word.
What up?
Yo, what's poppin' with y'all ashy asses? Nico in the building making auntie back in the
Okay,
I'm just coolin', let me cool it. See y'all listening? Know that's every day, big up the black ass. Okay.
This song old. This is when I first started. But I do.
It's enough humor, so it never be your fault. So welcome, Mr. Martin, if you ever get